I'm cool. I'm cool, the freestyler, best freestyler ever. Best freestyler ever. Shout out to DJ Sunnysideup. DJ Sunnysideup makes good beats. DJ Sunnysideup makes good beats. DJ Sunnysideup rap good. DJ Sunnysideup is good at rapping. DJ Sunnysideup is good at YouTube. Is good at YouTube. Is good at streaming. DJ Sunnysideup is the best. DJ Sunnysideup is good. I'm the freestyler. I just ate eggs, I just ate toast, I just ate breakfast, I just had breakfast, I just had bacon, I just drink Coca-Cola, I just drink Coke. I don't do coke, I don't smoke weed, I can't smoke weed, my big brother has a car, my big brother has a car, it's a blue car and I freestyle and DJ Sunnysideup his face and D-Pain is trash, D-Pain is trash, fishy, 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 remember fishy, fishy, remember fishy. They don't like me because I'm the freestyler.
Yo, Mosh. What made you smile today? Cheers, brother. Still waking up and just having nice coffee and had a nice walk. That's what made me smile. The sun, and I love this weather right here. November weather. And actually the surf is still good. Like the water's still warm. The air is not too cold. Once it starts getting the end of December and it's just gonna be insane cold. I can only last like 45 minutes maybe in the ocean. I think about the ocean a lot and I'm like, man, just thinking about how freeing it feels. Shouts to the surfers. Has anyone here tried surfing? If you haven't, I always suggest everyone to try it once in life. Alright, let's get to a beat. Yo, Milk Syrup! What's good, fam? Great to see you in here. I think I met you from Game and Trains Live, right? Cheers, good morning from Japan. Happy hump day. Hump day? Hump day, hump day. Oh, shout out to See the Rapper. We have a hump day song. What made you smile today, yo? That's right, I'm in the future. That means I have the winning lottery numbers. Send $5 million to my PayPal and we will get you the winning. I wonder if someone actually will buy that. They're like, oh my gosh, he actually is in the future. He knows the future. Okay, let's give him the money and we can win the lottery. Yo, Timbo's in the house. Welcome in. Getting caught back up in the chats. Just chilling. Having a cup. Yeah. You can drink coffee before bed? Wow. Cheers, brother. I can never do that. Oz Art Studio. What's good, fam? What made you smile today? Let him cook, yeah. Oh, bacon sounds great. Oh, there's D-Pain. Yeah, man. Yo, great to see you, fam. What made you smile today? Freestyler's here. Yo. Just made Rastafari music. Oh, heck yeah. We got the crew in the house. Don't forget to like and share and do all that fun stuff. Thank you all. I never asked so much for that stuff. It's appreciated. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the likes. Now shake them titties. Yo, cheers, man. I'm always excited when D-Pain comes in. It's like the party has started. Really, it is like I like genuinely smile. Like when he comes in, I'm like, oh, like what's gonna happen? It's like you have that friend that's like always like hype and like shit's like about to go crazy or things are gonna get emotional. But like, yeah, that dude right there. Thanks so much for what you do, D-Pain. It's like there's either gonna be a bar fight, there's either gonna be people hugging, like there's gonna be people crying, there's gonna be people fucking. But yeah, it's always like it's always like a good time. It's always like a memory from when he comes in. And I always say that, man, D-Pain is like, once he started coming in, like my life has changed, man. And my life, not life, my life has too, but like my lives, like, yeah, I give a lot of credit. Like people are like, you growing your channel, but it's because people like D-Pain, and really he's always coming in and like showing love, man. like once he started like writing for me and stuff, man, I noticed just like so much has changed with the channel. And I gotta stay grateful for that, you know. And I know that nothing is permanent, so just enjoy every moment you can. As much as I want to like hold on to everything, like I know I can't, and I gotta enjoy the moment. It was more of a giggle than a smile, but I don't got good deal. You sent the music, all right. CD side up, hot, come on. Yeah, I think it's like I'm starting to understand like my value in the world, man. Like having that interview with Revolution yesterday, I like meditated on it, and yeah, like meditating on like my value in the world. Like we were talking about like how like I want to be the light, and I'm gifted with that, so it's like why not use that ability? And this is one of the ways, right? Doing this, just showing love to the world. I just want to make music with you, bro. That's all. Dang, so much love, D-Pain. Thank you so much. All right, let me get this experimental track out, and then we'll get to the reviews and all that fun stuff. And I really actually just like that over and over. Like it'd be like a fun freestyle, like an experimental freestyle. That'd be fun. It'd be like an experimental freestyle. Everyone gets 30 seconds, 28 seconds. Yeah, and it repeats over and over, like 4 times. So 2-minute track. Yeah, something like that. Very repetitive, fun, experimental. Yeah, just playing with a lot of one shots. That's kind of my thought of this. Like, okay, let's get just some loops, and then after that, just put some random FX stuff here and there. That was the project there. Fun little way to create. Just use one shots along with like a drum pattern or something. Yeah, it never gets boring because of that. Like there's so many ways to create, right? You can create tracks on like just starting with like the idea of like the challenge is like, okay, I want to like make this track in one shots. Okay, next one I want to make only in VSTs. Next one I only want to make in gross beat. Like start a track off with a gross beat thing, you know. Yeah, it's endless. I want to make a track of only Vox. I want to make a track that starts at this BPM but then goes to that BPM. So those things are like really like, or I want to make a track from using this country sounds. You know, it's endless. Like the options of like ways to like create. That's why it's always a fun time, man. Like it's never a boring time. It's like always playing a new game of chess, right? There's no 2 games the same of chess, right? So that's what's really fun about music. Every session is like a new game of chess. Shout out to the chess players. If you guys play chess, press 6 in the chat. You are the man, son. Thanks, D-Mate. I just want to make music with you, bro. That's all. I'm not worried about the others. Yeah. You make beats, D-Pain? No, I just write. I'm more of a fan of folks than an active member. MC the rapper. I think he's very cool. Good rapper. I understand D-Pain. Nice. Freestyler, thanks. Trophy. Okay. Let's get this one done and then we'll get to the review. Thank you again. We'll call this Lost. No, I already have something for Lost. Let's call this Gambit. No, we have a Gambit. Dang it. Checkmate. There we go. We don't have a checkmate song. Alright, that's exporting, so we'll go and get we'll get this one open here. I'm still waking up. Coffee. Didn't really sleep too well, a little well, but I thought I was gonna sleep longer. Today's a really busy day, so I wish I could have slept longer. Sometimes your body just like, you gotta wake up. So I did. I wish I could take a nap. Maybe not though, because I'm not really doing naps anymore. Alright, here we go. This one's freestyler. It's called Rastafari Gunman. Here we go. Y'all show some love. Reviewing music. Here we go.
And this is freestyle and the rest of our man. Rest the freestyle, I'm a Rastafari man. Rastafari, smoking ganja man. Rastafari, boomba clatta man. Rastafari, smoking weed again. Bubba clap, Rastafari, smoking weed, Rastafari, Boboli. I'm in Jamaica, the ganja man, Rastafari freestyle, Rastafari Jamaica man, Jamaica Rastafari Jamaica freestyler is not from Jamaica, freestyler is from Denmark and I live in the UK, but I'm kinda in Jamaica cause I smoke weed every day, cause I smoke weed every day and I listen to Bob Marley. I like Bob Marley's music is cool, Bob Marley's music is cool, Bob Marley music sounds good. Bob Marley smokes weed and I like when Marley is cool, Marley is cool, Marley is cool, Marley is cool. West the last soldier, straight from America. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come from you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come from you? West the last soldier, three birds, summer with the freestyler, West of our freestyler gang. Bumbuchet, Rastafari, Bumbuchet, the Bumbuchet, Rastafari. I'm going to eat Doritos, I'm going to eat Doritos, I'm going to eat flaming hot Doritos, I'm going to eat flaming hot Doritos, and I'm going to make ground beef with cheddar cheese on and the ground beef, and I'm going to chop up some onions, and I'm going to chop up some garlic, and I'm going to drink pineapple and orange juice, then I'm going to put the ground beef on the Doritos, then I got lime and some sauce, I like to swim, I can't swim. I like to swim, I can't swim. I like to swim, I can't swim. I need money, I need money, I need money for it. I need money for bills. I need money, I need money, I need money for it, and I need money for bills. I need money, I need money, I need money for it. I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I like selling nicotine pouches, but I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't like cigarettes, I used to smoke cigarettes, but I got selling nicotine pouch, nicotine pouch, selling nicotine pouch, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke. I just ate food, I just ate Doritos, I just ate ground beef, I just ate onion, I just drank pineapple juice, I just ate garlic, I just ate onion, I just ate jalapeno sauce, Oh, you thought I was done? Time for evil mode. Fuck Kamala Harris, fuck Donald Trump, fuck the politics, fuck the cops, fuck everybody, fuck school, fuck the job. I don't give a fuck, I'm evil. The evil freestyler. I rap battle better than anyone, I can rap battle better than Eminem, I can freestyle better than Eminem, I dress better than Eminem, I have more money than Eminem, I have more jewelry than Eminem, I have more clothes than Eminem, I have more houses than Eminem, I got more cars than Eminem, I got more guns than Eminem, I got more shoes than Eminem, I got more food in my fridge than Eminem, I got more songs than Eminem, I got more memory than Eminem, I got longer hair than Eminem, I'm taller than Eminem, I'm better than Eminem, I'm cooler than Eminem, I'm more dope than Eminem,
Wow. Yeah, that last part was my favorite. Because Eminem is my is my favorite. And I'm like, oh man. Yo, someone tag Eminem. Thanks for putting the Discord link in there, Mosh. Wow, what a way to wake up. I'm just like waking up and hearing that, dude. Amazing. Sorry, I don't read Arabic. Can someone translate? Wow, Noxukel in the house. Great to have you back. Exposing in the house. And the homie MTR in the house. Thank you. Appreciate the sub. Remember to like, love yourself along the way. Share if you want. I just ask that you love yourself in this world. It starts with you. Alright, the last part of his song, I like recorded it, screen recorded. So let me see if I can do something with that last part of his beat. Testing. Okay. Freestyler, you inspired me. Alright, let's see what kind of voice thing he does on his. It's like one of these. He seems like a robot thing. Vodex? Vocodex? Here we go. Ah. Yeah, something like this one. Yeah, this is Freestyler. Yeah. Oh, yeah. DJ Sunny Side Up. Robot. Yeah, power. Yeah, the best DJ in the world. DJ Sunny Side Up. I'm taking shots at everyone. Hey, come on, Eminem, where you at? I'm a better producer than you. Here we go. Something like that. But he does like a pitch shift one. I'm the best freestyler in the world. Yeah. Something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Yeah. No, it's like freestyle is using like a pitch shifter. Like a pitcher. Let's see this one. No, not that one. It's like a. Let's do the pitch shifter. Something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Sunny Side Up. Yeah, hey everyone, this is Chopped and Screwed. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is how I usually sound. This is my deep voice, yeah. This is my normal voice, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Granny. Hey, this is Freestyler. This is DJ Sunny Side Up. Wow. Chipmunks. Yeah, I thought my voice was high, but no, this shit's real high. Daunting delays. Ooh, there we go. Yo, this is DJ Sunny Side Up, the best DJ in the world, taking shots at everyone, inspired by Freestyler. I'm the best DJ in the world. I'm actually not a DJ. I'm a producer. I'm the best producer in the world, taking shots at all the best producers.
Ooh, chorus. That's crazy.
Oh, here we go. Long delay.
Low voice.
Ooh, that one? Yeah. This is Freestyler. It's almost like he uses a pitch, a thing. Like this. No. Hello everyone. This is Freestyler. Is this it? No. Freestyler. Yeah. Oh, I like that. This is kind of crazy. Yeah, man. Okay, we'll do that. I'm vibing. That's all it's about, vibing. Yo, he's vibing. Let him vibe. Let the man cook. Alright, here we go. Freestyler bars on a freestyler beat. You know how we do. All freestyler. Yo, have you ever seen a producer freestyle on a freestyler beat? Hell no. Let's get it, bitch. Oh, we made it. Yo, check this shit out. This is for you, Mr. Freestyler. Let's get on the track, come on. Oh, I rhyme there. Do you ever think that would happen? I don't even know, I don't even care. I'm just in my own world of self-love. Yeah, come on, where you at, where you at? Not spreading love, but hey, oh yeah. Taking shots at all of the producers. Rick Rubin sucks, yeah, yeah. Timbaland sucks, yeah. Come on, who else is left? I don't even know, because I am the best producer. I am the best producer. DJ Sunny Side Up, DJ Sunny Side Up, DJ Sunny Side Up. How do you like your AIDS? I like them sunny side up. Yes, yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Pants. Take a shit on my beats. I don't give a fuck. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best producer in the world. Yeah, you heard about Freestyler. He's the best rapper in the world. But this is DJ Sunny Side Up. I'm not actually a DJ. I'm a producer. Yeah, I'm a producer. The best producer in the world. Yeah, let's talk about what I ate for breakfast this morning. Well, I didn't actually eat breakfast yet. I just ate a little bit of nothing. Yeah, beans up, about to fart. Oh, I did that on beat. Have you ever seen a producer rap in a live stream? I don't think you did, but if you did, I don't really care, cause I'm the best producer. Producer. DJ Sunny Side Up. DJ Sunny Side Up. On a freestyler beat. Freestyler beat. Freestyler, where you at? Let's get on the track. Come on. Oh, I rhyme there. Do you ever think that would happen? I don't even know. I don't even care. I'm just in my own world of self-love. Yeah, come on, where you at? Where you at? Not spreading love, but hey, oh yeah. Taking shots at all of the producers. Rick Rubin sucks, yeah, yeah. Timbaland sucks, yeah. Come on, who else is left? I don't even know, because I am the best producer. I am the best producer. DJ Sunny Side Up, DJ Sunny Side Up, DJ Sunny Side Up. How do you like your AIDS? I like them sunny side up. Yes, yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Pants. Take a shit on my beats. I don't give a fuck. Dude, we made a track. Yo, welcome back, Instagram. We made a track inspired by Mr. Freestyler himself. So the last part of his track, he had this thing going on. I'm like, I actually kind of vibe with that. I took it, chopped it up, And guess what I did, y'all? I put my vocals on it, freestyling like how he does, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just have fun. That's being present in the moment, just having fun. People are like, how do you make your music? Man, I just stay in the pocket, stay in the moment. Just like a good surf session, man. You catch that wave, you're in that pocket. Woo! Where are the surfers at? Cheers. We made a track and it's crazy, and that's what it should be. It should be in the moment. That's what music's about, man. Real art, just in the moment. Feel. Stop thinking. Let's go. Let's get the next review. Thanks for sticking around, fam. 12Z in the house. Here we go. This one's called Genesis. Makes me think of Sony, the Genesis, right? Sega, not Sony. Love to hear freestyle on the track I sent you. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see. Dude, what? That's so good. Wow. Dude, I did not expect that. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting the typical, like, you know, okay, it's gonna be like a trap beat. But dude, that's so good. It's like an Afro beat mixed with like I don't know, like Memphis a little bit, like almost like a southern, like that southern bass, that southern grit. Dude, that's so good. I've never reviewed anything like that before. Like, where are you from in this world? Because like I think you're not of like the typical place I usually listen to music, which is like America. Like your influences are like so deep. Dude, you've been married for 38 years. I'm 38 years old. Yo, we can all get marriage advice from you. What kept you guys together so long? What's the secret to marriage? Yo, see, that's someone I would love to interview. Someone with knowledge like that, life experience. Yo, speaking of interviews, is Chrissy coming in here? Where you at, Chrissy? Calling you out. No, but for real though, if Chrissy, if you're here, let's get it. Humble and grateful blues. You got blues background. Dang. Danceable, interesting, unheard of. Yeah, exactly. So wait, like, how did you find me? Like, wow, he's in Washington, dude. What? No one in Washington making music like that. I feel like you are like a very rare like sound. Like, who else is making music like that? Nice melody, EQ ranges, balance, the low end is pretty good. I would perhaps go a wee bit deeper, boost, give it more yeah, that's a good point. A little bit more sub bass. Very nice. Dude, I love it. Seattle, Washington. Wow. I'm out here in Japan, man. But I'm originally from Indiana. I'm Cuban and Dominican. That now, see, that's the reason. Like, your influences are way different than the average, like, American. I thought you were just like some random, like, white guy in Seattle. I was like, wait, what? Now he said he's Cuban and Dominican and his wife's Puerto Rican. It all makes sense. Like, that's what you can tell a lot about the person's background when you hear their music. You're like, wait, this is like not something I would hear ever. So it's like, where are you from in this world? That's why I'm asking him, where are you from? Dude, that's so good. See, that's the beautiful thing about like culture influencing your music. And what's crazy is my music's just all like random and experimental because I'm mixed. I'm mixed race. I'm like always moving around. I'm kind of like I'm like an alien in between. Wherever I go, like I'm like not fitting in anywhere. So that's the reason why my shit's like very experimental. I think that represents me as like not really fitting in anywhere in life. I'm not saying like have pity on me or anything. It's just like being mixed race and living in Japan and then coming back to America and Indiana. It's like no one really looks like me. No one really thinks like me. And it's like I'm kind of just like in this gray space. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think that's the thing. If you're okay with that, then that's great. You understand how you are? Cool. Vibe out. I'm getting emotional. Thank you. Oh man, we have to. As humans, man, that's what we have to do. I cry on camera so many times. People send me tracks. We get like emotional. I'll cry on camera. That's what real people are about, man. That's what live streams should be about. None of this fake BS stuff about like you gotta be like this way and that way. Nah, the AI stuff, that's gonna be played out. No one's gonna like, everything's gonna be fake, but us real people here, it's gonna shine, man. The love. I have more. Oh, we want to hear. How long have you been doing this exactly, making music? Maybe 3 months off and on. Wait, so you've been married for 38 years and you've been only making music for 3 months? Stay with it. Very good for 3 months. Rock the planet. Your 3 months of experience sound like my 5th year. Exactly. So I bet you have like way more musical like background, and then you just happen to like, okay, let me just try this music thing on the computer. That's my guess. Stay with it, cause we ain't with the other shit. Yeah, deep paint. So we got, dude. What's the secret to marriage? 38 years. See, I'm about spreading peace and love through art and music, dude. You're on my same page. Do you see my description? I'm like, yo, if you want the BS and the negativity, turn on the news. Look at my description of this live. I'm all about that. Like anyone that knows me, man, it's about what you just said. And you guys see his description. I'm like, oh, when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, you're my people, man. He says, hey, fam, just a reminder, every day is a new chance to grow, learn, and create something amazing. No matter where you are or what you're facing, keep pushing forward. And remember, you've got a whole community rooting for you. Stay positive, keep the vibes high, and let's make today one to remember. Molto bene. Wow. I like want to copy that and like, can I steal that and can I rap to that? Like, I want to do spoken word, just that. Is it okay? Can I take that and make a song from that? Dude, seriously, I'm so inspired by that line right there. Bars. That is what I'm on, man. How do you stay? And then this is the thing that we were having. I had an interview with Revolution yesterday, asking Mr. Let me see. How do you say his name? He said it's like 12. It's doesn't matter. Doesn't matter music. I get it. 12 is doesn't matter music. So it doesn't matter music. We had a 19-year-old yesterday do a live interview. He came in and he was like, so you have all this experience and life experience. Like, he's like, what? Like, how do you, like, there's like negativity, right? And like, how do you like not focus on that? Like, how do you like, because he's like, there's like negative things like that come through in his life, and he's like what suggestion would you give? Like, how would you? And I told him about this book, but yeah. Well, how about you? What would you say to someone that's like around a lot of negativity? How would you? What kind of advice would you give them? Like, they want to be positive and a light in this world, but you realize no one's like listening, and no one's like, everyone's just pushing an agenda on you, and you're like, man. See, that's why it doesn't matter music, man. I would love to just chat with you, man. Awesome vibes happening in the stream. Yes. Salute, Uno. Hell yeah. Communication is the key. So his 38 years of marriage, he said communication is key. That's it. I like it. Simple and sweet. Just communication. Yeah, I've been married for 14. Mine is like respect and what was it? I said respect and yeah, communicating. Those who want respect, give respect. Hello, Joint Chief of Staff. Focus on being on yourself and don't care what anyone says. Anytime, my brother. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you want to do it? Are you on? Do you want to call him now? I would love to just chat with you. Maybe you can just tell the world, like live here, about yourself, you know, as an artist. It'd be cool. Just be like, give a little background and why you started making, and just there's so many questions, but yeah, it doesn't have to be long. There he is, Chrissy B, talking about interviews. Yes, family, nearly missed my alarm. No problem, man. Like I said, I'm just gonna be here and then making music, and whenever you come in, we'll do the interview. So we got Chrissy B. We're talking about interview, so not an interview, just a chat. I don't like to call it interview, but that's what the rest of the world calls it, interview. Just talking with Chrissy B and just finding out like what motivated him to make music, and just find out more about him, like as a person, like who is he behind the music he makes. It doesn't have to be long. It can be long, but we can still make music and just, yeah, vibe out. Yeah, on Discord. Yeah, so Doesn't Matter Music was talking about interview too, so yeah, let me know. Chrissy B was first up for the interview though. I have him scheduled first, so yeah, if you want to talk after that, Doesn't Matter Music, I would love to chat a little bit. But more than chat, man, just like you can just talk and then we'll have the world listen, and everyone can like, everyone in the live chat can just like ask their questions too. Excuse me. My stomach has developed and about to go shit out. Okay. Do your thing. Spare me the details. I met my wife when I was 14 and she was 13. Really? So it's like middle school sweetheart. And my friend is like my friend has his high school sweetheart. I have my college sweetheart. So I never heard of a middle school sweetheart. That's amazing. He's been married for 38 years. Doesn't Matter Music. Let the other guy go first, bro. I'll have my cup of tea first. Okay. Awesome. Let's get it. Come into the one-on-one live stream. I'll create an invite for you. Doesn't matter. I'm in the one-on-one live, what's it called, voice channel. If you can come there, doesn't matter. Oh, Orange is here. What's good, man? What made you smile today? You got it. I'm on Discord now. Cool. You see the voice channel? There's one that's called one-on-one. I'm just in there waiting for you. There he is. He's calling me privately. Let's go. I'll exit this room then. Hello? Testing. Join call. Orange is here. What's good, man? Yo! Can you hear me? What made you smile today? You got it. I'm on Discord now. Cool. You see the voice channel? There's one that's called one-on-one. I'm just in there waiting for you.
Hello? Oh, man.
Oh, hey. Can you shut your Let's go. Can you shut your YouTube volume off?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you shut your YouTube volume off? You're good now, yeah. I don't hear any background noise.
You got it. Bear with me. Okay. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, good to have you, man. Can
Thank you
you?
so much for
Yeah.
thank you for having me.
And before we start, can we do like
Yes,
just a
sir.
quick just like let's just take a moment of like just breathing. Like I know
Absolutely.
for me, like I get like anxiety a bit, so like I'm so excited and like a puppy seeing someone like yay, I'm excited. So just take a deep breath.
You got it.
No ego, love, no negative.
Let's see. Can you hear me?
Perfect. We're good.
Oh, okay. So I got you muted on the YouTube side, and just to start off, I want to take a minute and say thank you so much for playing the music. I turned 52 yesterday, and the song is called Genesis because of my wife. And it's just the beginning of my music career. So, or making music for, I make music for the universe is what I do.
So, what made you start making music?
I've done a lot in life. I've always, I still want to do more. But I got into music because I was kind of bored. Um, I've always enjoyed music, everything from Paco de Luca, which is some Argentinian flamenco guitarist, to blues, to Muddy Waters, to Ichiko from Japan,
Oh, Japan.
Henson. Yeah, so anything that has to do with music and melody, I've always enjoyed it. And I kind of heard the music in my head, and I kind of used GarageBand. This is all GarageBand, by the way. And started to put a couple things together, and before you knew it, I was like, okay, this sounds okay, but it's just me. So it's good to hear some positive feedback. I'm humble and grateful for your time and energy, by the way.
Man, I really appreciate you for saying that because a lot of people just think, oh, he's just doing this and that, and it's. I really respect that you saying that, that you're grateful for that.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm grateful for everything. That's the way I live my life. I'm humble and grateful for my spoon. I'm humble and grateful for my bowl that feeds me. Um, I love nature. I'm just very humble and grateful for everything that I have. I don't quest or seek money. I don't seek any material things. It's just the I'm just a vessel for spreading positivity in any way I can.
what
That's all
made
I'm about.
what made you like that?
um, well, when I was young, I experienced gang violence and lost friends, and a lot of negativity in life. And I decided to go a different route, change my life. I went into IT in '95. I became an IT director and got over 11 different certifications. I've traveled everywhere. I learned how to play golf. I played golf professionally. I became a chef because I love to cook. I mean, I've always been to want to grow and learn. So
That's beautiful. I That's crazy. You were like a professional golfer?
yes, sir. Hmm.
Dude, that's I
I used to
never
teach. I used to teach. I used to teach the military in Florida. I used to be the head pro at Miccosukee Golf and Country Club and Goose Keys Gate in Homestead, Florida. This is about 15, 20 years ago, and decided to take it up on a challenge. I was like, somebody was at work. They bought a golf club. They wanted to go to practice, and I was like, how hard could it be? The ball's not even moving. How ignorant I was. And so it took me about. I practice and practice and practice, and there's this thing called a player's ability test, right? Where you have to shoot a certain score,
Hmm.
like you have to shoot par, play 60, 30, 32 holes, 36 holes, whatever it is. And you got to shoot subpar on both. And I trained for years for that. I went to go pass the test on my first try, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. I need to find something new. I got into botany. I love, I got into cooking. I need to expand my brain, man. And with all that, it's just the universe providing me that gift. So that's the reason why I'm always humble and grateful. In all my posts, I'm always humble and grateful. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful. So, like, how do you stay positive when there's so much negativity in the world?
Um, I focus on myself and my wife. I don't have like a live interview with Doesn't Matter Music. Thank you so much, my brother. I don't have any friends, right? I don't socialize with common people. I my job is to take care of my wife and myself, and I try to keep all that negativity as far as possible. So let's say you're at the store.
Mm.
I'm always gracious. I'm always say good morning, good evening, excuse me, thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and that kind of builds a barrier of negativity. And plus, I got a case of stupid repellent that I spray on myself every morning. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, but yeah,
We
that's
all
that's
need
the thing,
that. We all need that. Can you
know.
sell that? Can you? That's the hottest item, man.
Right, right. I'm selling cases by the dozens.
Dude, especially now with the election season, come on.
Yeah, no, I try to. With everything that's been going on in this country and everything, you got to focus on yourself, man. My wife does tarot readings, and she's been doing tarot readings for about 32 years, providing guidance in relationships. And she goes on TikTok live every day, and that's how we give back to the community. She does readings for people, does candles, and provide them with guidance. And I'm usually in the background playing my piano or doing something and just having fun. And every day we do this. We spread positivity. If you go to my Twitter, you'll see that it's just nothing but positivity.
That's beautiful. And you met
Yes,
your
sir.
and you met your wife when you were like you said 14 and she was 16 or something?
No, she was 13. I was 14.
Wow, can you talk about that?
Sure. Well, we met when we were in grammar school, and there was a house party, and we went to a house party back in Chicago because I'm from Chicago,
Oh,
and that's
Midwest
another reason.
represent. Let's go. I'm from
That's
Indiana.
the reason why I am so positive, because of how nasty that state and that city is.
Oh man.
It's just so much violence, so much ignorance, so much. Just the youth right now is just appalling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah,
especially
so we
now,
met.
right? With the just quick,
Yes.
it's like they don't it's not the same as it was back in like when I'm from the 90s era, right? We could just talk it out or,
Uh-huh.
settle maybe physically, but not like with guns, you know?
Right, right. Yeah, and I took a wrong turn when I was young, but I was wise enough to know that this was wrong, and and I kind of got away from that. But yeah, we met, and it's been a bumpy ride in the beginning, but through communications and patience and loving my wife and cherishing every. As a matter of fact, I want to give you guys a fact. My wife is sitting right next to me. I love my
Oh,
wife so much that she has not left my side in years. And what I mean by that is that if a man really loves a woman, he'll do anything in his power to keep her by his side. And that's why I'm also humble and grateful that the universe allows me to have her next to me every moment of every day. You know.
wow. Yeah, I'm always preaching like love yourself. So when I saw your thing
Hmm.
about like your description, yeah, that's beautiful. Um,
Somebody, I like this guy. Thank you. Yeah,
it,
so
mm,
we've been together. She used to work in the hospital. I was doing IT. We never really, we never got into having any kids or anything like that. Life doesn't come with a manual, you know, and it's hard enough to try to take care of yourself, let alone. I felt like being irresponsible, bringing another human being into this planet when I haven't even figured out my life yet at the moment. You know what I mean?
mm.
So these are it's popular to like him. Thank you. So, that's what it is. It's just me and her, and I can't take. She's my oxygen. She's my.
Would you say that she makes you a better person?
She's yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get emotional
What would
when
happen
I
if,
talk about my wife.
yeah, what would happen if, like, if you never met her? What do you think your path would be?
If I never met her, I never even think about that reality. My
Yeah,
reality is her.
yeah,
You know, everything I do, every motion I make in my body is for her. Period. So, but let's talk about something else.
no, that's great though. Thank you so much for opening up about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, man. Because I've
absolutely,
never met
absolutely.
someone that was like that, and that's beautiful, man. Like I've been married for
Yeah.
14 years, and like I wish I could feel that same way. And it's just like we all can learn from you, man.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's. Don't get me wrong. It hasn't been in the beginning like anything. You have to learn. You have to learn how to forgive. That's another thing. Forgiving, like if let's say you're in a relationship, and remember, it's called a relationship. You have to be able to relate to your partner. That's the biggest thing. You have to relate to your partner in order for your partner to be partners. It's a
Hmm.
couple. It's two. It's
Yeah.
two people. It's not when it takes two people to argue. You know. Another thing, never making decisions while you're emotionally charged is also something I also preach. Anytime in the past where my wife and I made had a disagreement, it never got to a point where it got physical because I would always walk away. I would always walk away, let the air come down,
Mm.
and then we both apologize. We both hug each other and move forward and don't speak about that incident again. And that's what kept us together so long. Be quiet. That's Becca. And so yeah, and then with the whole thing about just being positive and spreading that energy, it makes me feel good. You know, I don't do this for money because I was in IT. I was making good money.
Mm.
So it's not about the money. Um, it's not about the likes because I'm self confident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not about anything online to promote my ego or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's about me being a vessel for the universe, and I make music for the universe. I try to make universe. I'm trying to make the universe happy with my music. Is what I want because they're all vibrations. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
hopefully,
You made
in
us
our next
happy.
lives, I can maybe hear that vibration or
You
see that, feel that vibration.
Yep, and you saw the vibration when we were listening to music. You were like, "Oh man, this guy, yeah, you're on a different level." Like I review
I
a
appreciate
lot.
it.
I review a lot of music, man, and this is like I've never heard something like your style. I'm like, wait, like where are you from in this world? And then when you started saying you're like Cuban and Dominican, right? And then your wife's Puerto
Yeah.
Rican, and I was like, okay,
Yes,
yeah,
man.
you're like. I thought you're just some random white guy in Seattle or something. I was like, wait, no way. And so yeah,
No.
it's so cool, man, to hear that, and definitely it's the case in point. It's reached us, man. I'm out here in Japan, where like
Wow.
I'll meditate on this interview.
Hey, I'm international, man. I'm
You made
international.
it. He made it. He's in Japan. Meh, meh, meh.
Right?
Let's
And
go.
I'm all about spreading positivity. I used to also be a gamer before I did music. I used to play COD Mobile, and that community was so toxic that it affected me personally. It got me almost sick.
Mm,
It got the negative energy passing
mm.
through the phone into my house, into my reality, and I couldn't have it. So I just decided to make music because music is universal. It's everybody loves music. It's but I just couldn't deal with that community, gaming community anymore. It was just too toxic for me. I don't like toxicity at all. Zero.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. Ugh, it doesn't. I can't understand how someone could be mean to another human being, regardless of what they did, and then they pass around like they've never done anything wrong. You know what I mean? So when I see someone and I greet someone, I greet them with respect. I greet them with humility, with care,
So what
because
if
you have no idea. Huh?
what if that person doesn't give you respect if you're giving them respect?
Then you remove yourself from that situation. It's not something that you do to get something back. Is you just do it to do it. When you breathe, you don't think about it. You just do it. It's the same thing, regardless of what you're breathing. Right?
Mm,
You understand what I mean?
I do, I do,
Yeah. So
and like I was thinking, I had a conversation with my live, like, which one do you think is more important, loyalty or respect?
loyalty or respect. Well, that's actually a point of view, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
if you want someone to respect you, then you're going to have a demeanor of insecurity. You're going to have a demeanor of not being sure of yourself because you're looking for that respect. And if you're talking about loyalty, then that means that you have problems being, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, uh, Comfortable with making your own decisions on your own. You're looking for someone else to pat you on the back and say, "Hey, I'll be here for you. I'm here for you." And that's not how life is, unfortunately. I wish it was, but that's not how it is. Your friends, people nowadays. When I was coming up, uh, you would have a friend. Now friends kidnap you and do all kinds of crazy shit to you, and it's just like, wow, how things have changed. That's why I stay to myself. And again, that's why I'm always humble and grateful because I'm breathing, and my wife is sitting right next to me. We're gonna have some more mashed potatoes in a little while, and yeah,
Mhm.
But it's when it comes to loyalty and respect, I think you have to learn how to respect yourself first, and therefore you won't crave someone else's respect. And you got to be loyal to yourself. Loyal to yourself and who you are as a human being. Then you don't have to worry about someone being loyal to you. You know what I mean? You should be loyal to yourself. And what I mean by that is if you live a certain way and you carry yourself a certain way, be that way behind closed doors and in the public. Don't be one way or the other. If you live a certain lifestyle and that's the way you want to live it 100%, live it the way you want, and just do you. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's how I feel about that. I love the afro, by the way.
That was me when I was like 17. Now we're bald.
Oh, nice. I used to have really long. I used to have my hair. Now I shaved it, but I used to have really, really long hair, like 6'9". Remember how his had his hair? I used to have
Six
like my hair like that before he had it
six
years
nine
ago.
is that the
That
the
rapper,
with all the tattoos?
yeah, but I didn't have tattoos. I just had the crazy ass hair. I live life the way I want to.
Yeah.
I don't live by anybody else's rules. You know, I wear a hoodie and a robe at the store. That's the way I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I live comfortable. You know, so yeah, I appreciate everybody liking the music. It means a lot. I'll make more. I got a couple more that I'm working on, by the way. So
And then someone said,
yeah,
ask if he would perhaps be a guest reviewer on some tracks. Songs like
what?
he would have some serious input. Oh, sounds like you would have some serious input. Ah.
I get. Listen, guys. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I make music from the heart, from the soul. I play the piano and I have no idea what chords are. I don't play chord progressions. I don't know any chords. I don't know any major keys, any minor keys. And that's the way I've played all my instruments. I don't go by that rule. I feel like if you do any of all the music that you heard, or I can play you some more music, it's all me just fiddling around with the keyboard. But I have no idea if it's a C major chord or
Mm.
what scale it belongs to, or it's almost like giving someone a bucket of a case of spray paint with every different color and just say, hey, listen, you can only paint this. You know what I mean?
Ah, I
You
like
know,
that. That's a good analogy.
so
Yeah.
so I rather use all my colors and paint them any way I can. But yes, I would love to be a part of that. Anything I can do to help someone feel better about themselves or better about the music so I can encourage them, then I've done my job. The universe blesses me, you know? But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm down.
And I have a question about, like, you are 52, you said.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel like now getting started, some would say late in the music career?
Well, I feel like my life. I still got a lot of. I still got a lot of stuff I have want to do. I want to study medicine. I've studied botany on my spare time. I want to study law. I have plans. This is everything in my life is done for a reason. I've been a jack of all trades. I played ping pong professionally. I've trained with the Olympic team in California. I've played pool. Anything that has to do with hand-eye coordination, I've always been really, really good at. You know, um, I've studied computer science at Harvard. I've I don't. I've studied cooking. I used to cook. I used to, so I'm always filled with wisdom, and the more I know, the better I am. But with the music, I don't feel it's too late. Why? Who says? Who put that limit on that? You know what I mean? Like, why is it too late? The vibrations live on forever.
Oh,
So when you're dead, it's too late.
I agree. I You're speaking to the
And
choir.
even then, I'm going to try to figure that one out.
Yeah, you're speaking to the choir, man. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Especially when you see all these like famous people like Killer Mike. He got his like Grammy when he was like 47 or something. Like he's like, yo,
Yeah.
and when he got his Grammy, he was like, yo, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter about your age. And then like Jelly Roll too, he's like, yo, I'm this old. It's like I'm telling anyone that it's always possible. It doesn't matter what time in your life.
Yeah. With life, you have to do something new every day. You got to get better than the day before. I am the type of person that I need to learn. I get bored easy. I get bored really fast. I mean, I know how to play the guitar. I know how to play the piano. And I did that out of boredom. You know what I mean? I have to always have my mind going for some reason. I have to feed myself. I love reading. I love fishing. I want to come to Japan and actually fish for some GPs. One day, hopefully I'll make it. But, I love angling. I love nature. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live right by the ocean. I live on a peninsula. So I got fishing and everything out here. I got crows that come, and I feed crows on a daily basis. I have deer that come to my doorstep and I feed them. So this is the kind of surrounding that I surround myself with, and this is the vibration that I give out to the universe, and therefore it gives it back to me.
That's the real life. That's the real life, man. People think the internet's the real life. That's the real life, nature.
Yeah. Yeah, I love nature. As a matter of fact, I'll give you something else. My wife and I did the van life for 7 years. I forgot about that.
Van life, yo! I love the van life all the time, man. I would watch that stuff so much.
Yeah, we did that for 7 years, man. Traveled everywhere, all of the United States. And the beauty of that is that we met some amazing people. We've done a lot of odd jobs together. And I mean, we're talking about together, We worked together, stayed together, in a van, believe it or not. In a Dodge 2500 van. We made a bed in there. We had a kitchen in there. I'm going to send you $5 so you ain't got to smell fishy, bro. No, I don't smell fishy, my brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate the $5, you know what I mean? But no, I need to surround myself with tranquility. Therefore, I can reciprocate it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I
appreciate you talking to me, man.
You got a lot of peace from me, man. We're always having a good time, and if you check any of my other like I do the streams all the time, right? And this is my vibe. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, you're my people, man.
Thank you, my brother. Tell the audience to go out there and subscribe. Maybe help me get to another couple of subscribers. I think I'm like 49 or something. And if you guys don't subscribe, it's okay. I still love you guys.
Let me put that link in right now. Let me put that link in right now. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So ask away, my brother. I'm here. I'm on your dime. I'm here. The universe put us together right now, so I'm not gonna cut it short.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. So my thing is, what would you ask yourself if you were interviewing yourself?
Um, good question. How do I do all this that I say? How did I do all that? How did I accomplish all that? Because I've done a lot, you know. I think patience and not being afraid to learn would probably be the answer to that question. You know, how did I do everything I've done? Because I've done a lot, my brother. I've done a lot. I've man, I've done so much that I've forgotten half the stuff I've done, and it's because I've always been um, a seeker of knowledge, you know, a seeker of learning, you know. I remember I'll give you a story. I remember I was doing IT back in the mid '90s, and this was when Windows 95 came out, and people were doing the tech stuff. There was this thing called Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer. It was a big certification that that you had to take,
Mm.
and I was a contractor, and I went to a job site, and you had these guys that had this quote unquote. Mama, stop doing that.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, they had they had this group, and there was these individuals that were talking, and they were speaking in tech terms, and I felt bad because I couldn't contribute to the conversation.
Mm.
I was dressed well, but I just didn't fit in. And I remember vividly. And from that moment on, I said, never again would I be put in a situation where I can contribute to a conversation, regardless of the conversation. We could talk about anything, and I'll contribute something to the conversation. So for years, every Saturday and Sunday, where everybody was out there, getting high or drinking or whatever, I used to read 2 books every Saturday and Sunday. Every technical book I get my hands on. I would always feed my brain. I always tell my mom, feed your brain, because your brain is always hungry. And I did that because of that incident, that moment that I said, you know what, never again would I be put in a situation. Imagine you getting into a situation, you walk into a room happy, and excited, and then there's a group of people talking and you can't contribute, or they make you feel less than a person because lack of knowledge, not counting how you live your life. You know what I mean? And that's how life is, unfortunately. So from that moment on, I swore I would never do that. I always feed my brain. Submit your track. Yeah, submit your track to Discord, guys. And DJ Sunny Side Up, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate your time and energy. I'm humble and grateful for those that have listened to my music. I got more music, and you guys are going to see some gaming videos that I did, but I decided to switch it up and try to do something more positive. And that's my calling now, I guess. If I can make someone like bob their head and make them make them feel good in a good mood, I'm done, man. I could go to sleep nice and comfy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how it is. Yeah. And I hopefully I can I submit another track next time you go live? I'm not
Oh
gonna do it
yeah,
now,
you
but
can submit as many. I'll be live for like another hour and a half. So like after this interview, yeah, if you make the queue.
yeah. No, not tonight. And I'll let everybody get their shine. And plus, I want to listen to someone else's music as well. And appreciate you guys for the sub. I really kudos, Victor, Tacoma, and Chrissy. Thank you guys so much, everybody. Thank you, Sunnyside.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's what I would ask. I think that being you got to be humble, right? As a human being, you have to be humble. You have to be humble. I don't know how else to say it. Every breath you take is a gift. People don't, but my wife, I call her Ma. Mama always tells me you don't talk like everybody else. You don't speak. People don't. Because I see things differently. I give thanks to, like I said, like, okay, I'll give you an example. My spoon is the vessel that feeds me. right? Without my spoon, I can't eat. Without my bowl, I can't nourish my body. I have one bowl that I use every day for years, and that bowl has nourished my body. I'm 52 years old. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. Um, uh, I think the last time I had a beer was like 15 years ago. I don't even remember, and I think it tasted horrible. And I didn't, I just so that's not my vibe, you know. And I'm always humble and grateful is what you always see me say, and I mean that because life can be taken away instantly. You know, in a moment's time, 1 minute you're here, the next minute you're gone, and um, it's not good to live with not being grateful. You know, because when you're grateful, the little things you have are worth more than those Bugattis or whatever the hell these guys are buying. It just makes no damn sense to me. You know, my bowl, I have I have this nice beautiful bowl that I eat my food out of. That is one of the most valuable things I own because it nourishes me. You know what? You know, maybe I'm talking crazy, but that's the way I live my life. You know, Christy,
Yeah,
you're up next. Yes.
that's
So,
great, man. I want to say thank you
mm,
so much for
yes,
giving
no,
me your
thank you.
time. And like like I said, man, this place is a place of no judgment. And even if someone sends a track, I'm always trying to find the beautiful things in everyone's track. Um,
Yeah,
and because there's just so much negativity in the world, and then in the music industry too, it's very competitive, and especially in hip hop, which it's a lot of beef and drama and stuff. And I said, nope, turn the news on if you guys want that.
yeah. That's why I wanted to create music. I've actually have a couple of songs that I've done where I've sliced some samples, you know, from different things. I have one. I have a song called Enlightenment. I have another one called False Gifts. I have another one called Game Over. I have another one called, well, you've heard Genesis. Then I have one called Luminosity. I have another one called Oh My God, and I have another one called Purity. And those are the ones that I'm working on right now. So,
Beautiful. We're excited to
yeah.
hear.
Yes, sir.
Any last words you want to tell the world?
Um, I want to tell everybody, be happy. Go be happy. As much as you want to breathe, that's how much you should want to be happy in life. Because life is short, guys. There's no time for bitterness or carrying anger or hate or resentment or envy or any of that. You know, go be happy. Go be happy. Go be happy. Go put your phone down. Go be alone by yourself. Go get to know yourself. You know,
Mm,
go get to know yourself. Go find a new hobby. Go see what you're capable of. You know, and don't be a follower. Don't let anybody lead you or put cables on you to hype you up to do a decision that's gonna cost you your life in a split second of temporary satisfaction. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. So if anything, I just say go be happy, guys. And humble and grateful for your time and energy, guys. And humble and grateful. That's all I can say.
thank you so much. That's Doesn't Matter Music. Y'all subscribe, like, do that damn thing. Let's go. Thank you so much, brother.
All right, I'm gonna stay online. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna chat or whatever. I'm gonna do my thing and listen to some of this more music. And once again, guys, go be happy. Thank you so much for the review. Thank you for having me, DJ Sunny Side Up. I'm humble and grateful for your energy. May the energy provide you with everything you need and your family to keep your energy safe and humble, and to just surround you and everything that you're part of with positivity. How's that? That's all I can say.
Amen.
Yeah, all right. Amen. Thank you once again.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, that was so fun. See, I love that. That's what I'm saying. When I read his description, I'm like, yeah, he's on our level, man. What his description was, remember again, I was like, I gotta interview this guy. It's this one. Let me share the screen here. this one right here. So that's him right there that we just had a nice, I don't call it interview, chat, just a chat. It doesn't matter music. And his description in the track review was this one right here. So first of all, his track is fire, and we were like, wait, what? And then he wrote this thing about, hey fam, just a reminder, every day is a new chance to grow, learn, and create something amazing. No matter where you are or what you're facing, keep pushing forward, and remember, you've got a whole community rooting for you. Stay positive, keep the vibes high, and let's make today one to remember. And today you made me remember you, brother, for a lifetime, dropping knowledge, lifetime wisdom right there, man. That's what we can all learn from every generation. I'm not 52 years old, and that's what's beautiful. Yesterday we had a 19-year-old come, and we could learn from him. Today we had a 52-year-old come, and we learned from him. It's all about learning and being open. If I was like closed and like this way, and not letting people talk, that just does a disservice to the rest of the world. So I'm trying to get better at my interviews because I need to like not talk so much. And I hope I'm getting better, because sometimes I listen to my other interviews, I'm like, man, why am I talking so much? I mean, I think though, like I need to talk to let the if people are like having trouble, like keep the conversation going. But I'm okay with like dead space too, like dead air, like just like people have time to think. That's important too. And it's like real stuff. We're talking about like life stuff, man. It's not just like this fluff talk about like, oh yeah, this and that. And I mean, we can talk about the fluff stuff, but I almost like, I only have this amount of time with you. Let me know like really important things about you. Like what makes you happy? Like why do you do this thing? Like, yeah, maybe it's too deep and some people get, emotional, but that's what we are. We're humans. It's okay to cry. And just like you saw, like, he got emotional and that's the real man. That's people say real men can't cry. Don't listen to that, man. I even cry in front of my daughter, and she's like, why are you crying, Daddy? I said, because we're human. I'm feeling this emotion. Don't hide that. And especially in Japan, like where you really can't show your emotions so much outwardly. So yeah. Thanks again. And I like starting the talks like with just a moment of silence to like just collect our thoughts, and like, because I know like we can be rushed and things can be like fast paced, and just like, let's just breathe before and just feel the energy that's about to happen. Let's leave the ego behind. Let's listen and love. Ah, beautiful. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, and then we'll get to the next review, and then Chrissy B is up next for an interview. Yeah, we can all learn from everyone, man. But it's just on us to like be open. All right, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll play this track that I was making here earlier, and then we'll get to the review, and then Chrissy B. Chrissy B, are you still here? Don't leave. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best producer in the world. Yeah, you heard about Freestyler. He's the best rapper in the world. But this is DJ Sunnyside. I'm not actually a DJ. I'm a producer. Yeah, I'm a producer. The best producer in the world. Yeah, let's talk about what I ate for breakfast this morning. Well, I didn't actually eat breakfast yet. I just ate a little bit of nothing. beans, about to fart, oh, I did that on beat. Have you ever seen a producer rap in live stream? I don't think you did, but if you did, I don't really care, cause I'm the best producer, producer, DJ Sunny Side Up, DJ Sunny Side Up, on a freestyler beat, freestyler, where you at? Let's get on the track, come on, oh, I rhyme there, do you ever think that would happen? I don't even know, I don't even care, I'm just in my own world of self-love, yeah, come on, where you at, not spreading love, but hate, oh yeah, taking shots at all of the producers, Rick Rubin sucks, yeah, Timbaland sucks, yeah, come on, who else is left, I don't even know, because I am the best producer, I am the best producer, DJ Sunny Side Up, DJ Sunny Side Up, DJ Sunny Side Up, how do you like your AIDS? I like Sunny Side Up, yes, Mr. Hands, take a shit on my beats, I don't give a fuck. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best producer in the world, yeah. Alright, wow. Thanks again for Freestyler for that inspiration on the best producer in the world. We have fun. Alright, Chrissy B, let me review a track and then we'll get to your interview. Next one up is interview. Next one up is who is AVEE? Are you here? AVEE, if you're here, let me know. Fat Joe Hammer, if you're here, let me know. We'll see whoever answers first. I know people leave and go, so I'll give you 60 seconds. Just following the cue. Yeah, FL Studio. So Instagram too, I do live, but it's 1 hour limit, so I have to keep like restarting. I have about another hour, like 2 hours left of this live stream. Yeah, life stuff, right? Going to work. I actually have to do something that pays the bills, right? But imagine if this was like your job. I don't even call it a job, but that's the dream, man. Like doing something you love and just spreading love throughout the world and being able to get paid from the thing you love. Dude, isn't that everyone's dream? It's like, let's just have everyone do the thing that makes them happy. How about that? Instead of people working a 9 to 5 that they actually like, that they really like dread all the time. And they have to like go home to drink to like suppress all the negative things that went on in the day of their work, and or like, you know, do other hard drugs when they come home just to like suppress all the negativity. How about like let's have a system where everyone is just doing the thing they love and is around like positive energy. Yeah, I was teaching yesterday, and the kids are so like, they're so like honest, but then they can be so like rude and crude to their friends. And it's like, dude, that's your friend. Like, they were like playing a game and they were like, miss the ball, miss the, like, they're like telling the every kid that went up to make the shot, they're like, miss. And I was like, wait, I don't like this like negative energy, guys. Like, as the teacher, I'm like, my job is to make them happy, like have fun, like a positive learning environment. And if we're talking about like miss the thing, I get negative vibes. I'm like, it's like, it makes me feel sick to my stomach. So I'm like, hey guys, like I don't like that we're being negative. Can we change it to like, let's make it. And they're like, just to like have them hear that. And I was like, does that sound good? That first you have to like ask them in a question, like, wait, is that like a positive thing to say? Like, miss, does that make you feel good? And they're like, no. So you always have to relate it back when you're talking to kids. Like, that's what's really fun. Like, you always have, it's all about emotions with kids, less logic. So it's really cool to be like, a teacher in their life. And so much you can learn from kids, like the world. You can learn so much about yourself through teaching. Shout out to the teachers, man. They're my heroes. AVE is here. Let's get it. Alright, this one's AV, and I'm never mad if you guys are not here. I just won't play your track if you're not here. The rules are on the description. Oh, the next track. But yeah, anyways, that was great. I love that it built up, man. That was like, that did it for me. That build up when it went faster. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, we're talking about like making music that you love. That's exactly what you had to do. Shout out to rest in peace to one of the greatest producers ever to live, Quincy Jones. He said, make music that gives you goosebumps. I love it. Rest in peace. Quincy Jones. Dang. What a legend. Oh, Mosh, by the way, you see that guy that's named 12ZMTR? He's from Chicago too. So we got 2 Chicago boys in the house. Let's go. Still working on it. Okay. Nice. Still work in progress. That's awesome. Alright, Chrissy B, let me do one more review and then we'll get to the interview with Chrissy B. Alright, Fat Joe is next. Are you here? Or Chrissy B is up next, actually. No, Victor. Oh, that's Victor. Fat Joe. I think that's a good idea. How about we'll do Victor and then Chrissy B. Oh, Orange is not. I don't see Orange. Orange is not here. So let's see. Victor, are you here? He is here. Would you be able to play my track before I have to go to bed? Then leave very soon. Perfect. Let's get it. This one, Victor. Yeah, you guys have been waiting a long time, so I want to say thanks for your patience. But also, I'm not mad if you do leave. That's why I say, like, hey, if you're not here, though, I just won't play it. So, appreciate you all for sticking around. No hard feelings ever. Just love yourself. Here we go. Victor, and this is called Hello. Remember to sub and like to everyone. Everyone love everyone. We gotta grow. We got this piece of cake. We can all eat equally from it. Nice. Victor. What do I see, like cinematic vibes, like something from, I'm not a big movie buff, something like the Joker or something. like scary but like action. Yeah, that was interesting, this part right here. So I love the dynamics. See how it goes up and down? That's really beautiful. This part right here where it's spaced. What made you want to put this space right here? I'm just very curious. What made you want to put that space like that? I've never seen anyone do like that. And then Chrissy B, if you're still here, let me know. We're gonna do your interview now. But Chrissy B, do you want to play your track first and then interview? Or what? Let me know. Talk to me. I know Chrissy B is another father, so we're all busy and like we're in and out of the studio all the time. So Cloud Kicker's in the house. Yo, that's the man, dude. Again, he gave Stony like this huge box of presents for him and his kids. Like seeing his kid be so happy from that. Yo, again, Cloud Kicker, you are amazing. Like it's not about the presents, but you can tell like when some simple things make people happy, it's beautiful, man. We gotta accept the gifts. You know, doing something kind like that, and it really like it warms your soul, right, as the giver. So yeah, let's keep trying to do these kind acts in the world. And like our interview with Doesn't Matter Music. I'm always like, what? How do I say his name? I see it 12 and Z and okay, so it doesn't matter. What the interview with Doesn't Matter Music, he was like, I was like, what if someone doesn't show you the respect? And then he's like, that doesn't matter. Like, I'm not trying to get their respect. He was like, yo, like, I can't control what they're thinking. It's like, that means I'm like a slave to them, basically. Like, I'm interpreting what he's saying. I'm kind of like putting it in my own words, but he said something to that point where it's like, yeah, it's like, we're not trying to like get people's respect or loyalty. He's like, if you're trying to search for that, that's like you're lacking that from yourself. So it's like, oh, hearing that, I'm like, amen. See, that's what I'm saying. When I talk with you guys, I like meditate on these like topics. I write little notes, and I'll like have my day meditating on these things. I don't just sit and meditate like that. Like it's not that kind of meditating. It's like riding a bike to work. Like I take long commutes and just being in nature, listening to music and thinking about those topics, right? So yeah, my meditation is not like, everyone has different styles of meditation, by the way. It could be doing dishes, walking outside, taking out the trash, cleaning up around the house. Yeah, so it's all about like what you focus on during the mundane tasks. That's meditation. I even meditate when I'm surfing. Silence can be an instrument in its own right. Heck yeah, dude. That's funk. Right there. Silence can be an instrument in its own right. Funk. I'm talking about F-U-N-K, not P-H-O-N-K. That's what makes funk so beautiful. Great point, AV. Let me get back in the comments here. Basically saying, Slapper, thank you guys so much. Hell yeah, keep at it. Basically, he's saying even though you may bad enough, everyone is always welcome. Nice tune. We are the doormats. Thank you. The space is for a vocal I have yet to make. That's what I was thinking. Yep. See, that's what I was thinking for like for when if I did something like that in hip hop, that would be like, yeah, a vocal thing. So if you want it bad enough, and you put your time in, remember you can accomplish anything. Yeah, Lee Trevino. I don't know Lee Trevino. Silence can be intimate. Been listening, cool show. Thank you, Cloud. Hey there, Mosh. Yeah, play the track first, bro. Okay. Yeah, also great build-ups and then last track. Yeah, nah, Stoney just managed to make me look cool. Aw, that's beautiful. Exactly, well said. If they don't show us the respect, find it. We just interview them. If they don't show us the respect, find it. We just interview them. Oh, fuck it. We just... Hello, Joint Chief of Staff. Gotta head out. Thanks for listening to my tune. Okay, thanks for coming in. Keep loving yourself. What up, Cloud? Much respect. Cloud, you going live tonight? I don't know. Try counting the Fibonacci sequence in all the flowers you see. That will also calm the soul. Fibonacci sequence in all the flowers. What's Fibonacci? Lee Trevino, a famous golfer. Ah. Yeah, I don't know anything about golf. So when I heard you said you're like a pro golfer, I was like, wait, what? I've never met a pro golfer. And then pro table tennis player too? That's so crazy. Dude, you do everything. It's like Forrest Gump. Like, it's like the Forrest Gump of... Oh no, wait, Forrest Gump did play table tennis. But Forrest Gump in the sense of like, yeah, he did everything. He was like how you said, you're a jack of all trades. But a master of all, right? A jack of all traits and a master of all. Alright, so let's get the track. This is Chrissy B before our... No, I don't want to call it an interview. It's just a live... It's a vibe. I will call it a vibe. Let's vibe out. Vibe session. How about that? But the rest of the world says interview. Yo, let's have a vibe session. I like that better. Because I'm always saying vibe. Let's have a vibe session. You ready for the vibe session? Yeah, man. I like that also, like, Doesn't Matter music is like, he lives like a real clean life too, and it's like, it's very rare, I feel, like these days, to be like, not like medicated. Like, I wonder what the percentage of like medicated adults in like their 50s are. I think you're very rare to be like clean living in America. Like in Japan, yeah, like it's normal. But like in America, I think so many people are on like substances and things like, I'm wrong, so I'm different here. I gotta take this, or I'm feeling this way. I better take something. Something's wrong with me. But yo, like, doesn't matter. Just like, yo, that's part of life. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This one's Chrissy B. And then after that, we'll get to the interview. Freestyler, you sent me a private message. Well, if it is a review, please put that in the queue. I will not review things outside of the live review. Here we go. This one's Roam Free by Chrissy B. And then after this, we'll get to the live vibe session. Yeah, man.
Ghetto life's meant to be full of possibilities to live dreams, and we ghetto death's meant to be the end of the road where our souls roam free.
CB, wow. So this is a story about someone else's life. Like, what made you talk about that? Like, who are these people? Who is Brenda and who's Michael? Like, are they personal people in your life? Like, I like the bus one you did too. You're talking about like people on the bus that you met, and like it's so dark, but it's like so interesting, dude. Like, how do you always have raps to rap about? Like, you're making so much music, and it's like that's why I want to have a vibe session with you. Alright, Chrissy B, let me know when you're ready, man. Let's vibe out. Let's have a vibe session. I like that. That sounds a lot nicer. A vibe session. Yeah, doesn't matter, music is vibing with it too. Let me get my headphones ready. I think I could just like, he can just call me. Like how he did, like, doesn't matter music. I didn't realize that. You can just, that's right, you can just call me privately. We don't have to join a chat room. Can you please do my review? I was before Crispy, now you're back. His name is not Crispy, his name is Chrissy. But yeah, we're about to do the interview now, so you did lose your turn in the queue because you were not here, so he's ready. Let's get it. So just call me on the private and I'll answer. Call me and I'll answer. Let's have a nice vibe session today. Get your coffee and your smokes. We just having a good time with folks. Bars, son. Wow, DJ Sunny Sideup, you got some great bars. Thank you. And you can choose to show your face or not. Yeah. Oh, it's a video call. Let's go. So I don't have, should I turn my, how does this work? I turn my camera on for this. I remember this, okay. And then I have to shut my camera off for YouTube. If we're doing a voice video one, okay. Let's see if it works. Camera? That one's off now, okay. And then we're gonna share this. I think it's the interview one here. Yeah. And then window capture. Discord. Should be that. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Turn off camera. Testing, testing. Transition. Okay, D-Pain, we'll be here.
Hello.
Oh, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Are you doing video?
No.
Okay, then let me shut that off and because I think we're slowing down because I'm turning my camera on there. So we'll just do voice, right? Okay. Let me shut this off.
Yeah.
That sounds better. And I'll turn my camera back on here. See, that's what's really cool. You guys can see it. It's a live show. That's what's... We got a lot of stuff going on in the background, you know? I gotta do all this camera setup. Boom. Testing, testing.
Testing.
You guys can hear Chrissy? Let me turn him up all the way. 200. Oh, Mosh said, oh my god. Yeah, Chrissy's here. Y'all send questions too, man. Like, it's a vibe session. It's not called an interview anymore.
I can't see anybody's comments or anything, so
I'll be reading it. Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to narrator.
Perfect. Alright, and I'm gonna say live vibe session. Yeah, I don't like just the thing called interview, because that makes, first of all, it makes me stressed, and it's like I just want to like vibe with you, and like I get anxiety, man, like before these things. I'm like, let me just breathe. So this is Chris.
Yeah, I like it. 5 seconds.
Yeah, let's just do that, because I'm not being like what's your name? How old are you? And how are you qualified for this job? Are you really qualified for this job, sir? None of that. So, can we take a moment of just like breathing real quick?
Yeah, man.
All right. No ego. Love. And love. Cool.
Inner peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Exactly. Do you meditate at all?
I have started to, yeah. Through like doing Tai Chi, just at home.
Yeah, we were talking about that, right? Like how, by the way, he's like sending me Tai Chi stuff, and like I love that. No one else sends me stuff like that, man. Thank you so much.
Thai boxing.
Thai boxing, sorry, not Tai Chi. The other Thai.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
How are you getting on with that anyway? Is it getting easier?
I only did that one day, to be honest. Yeah, I was like, man, because like after that, like I was riding my bike. So like that time I was like not doing much. Like I was like dry spell for riding my bicycle. And then once I start riding my bike, I'm like, okay, now I got my exercise in. But yeah, I'll save that for like when it starts getting cold too. And like I'm not doing a lot of movement. Yeah, I'll do those.
It like concentrates on like your hips and stuff.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, I never use these muscles.
Yeah. I was dead for like 2 weeks, mate.
Yeah.
Unalive.
So, when did you start doing Muay Thai?
When I was about 13, 14, when I lived
That
in
long?
a place called Birmingham. Yeah, but I had a break, and I got into drugs and alcohol, and I just wanted to party with me mates. To be fair, I thought I was missing out. Turns out I weren't, mate.
A lot of people were doing like the partying around you then?
Yeah.
And like yesterday we were talking about a lot of like when your school was mainly black kids, right?
Yeah, when I moved from where I am now, it's called Wales. I don't know if you've heard of it. Got a dragon on the flag.
Yeah, I've heard of Wales.
So I moved from there to England, to a place called Birmingham, and
Birmingham.
It was a predominant black area, black and Indian area.
Yeah.
And because I sounded different, I looked different and everything. Yeah, I got proper picked on. My first day in school, which didn't help things. A prefect showed me to go to the toilet, and my mum gave me these tight jeans, and I couldn't get the button undone. And this black lad's come up to me, and he's like, "Yo, blood, are you finished, blood? Come on, man, we've got to get back to class." And I was just going, "Yeah, okay, yeah." Gone into class, and I could feel like the weight trickling down my legs, mate. And then all of a sudden, yeah, I weed myself in front of everyone in the
Oh
whole class, mate.
no.
Yeah, I got picked on for that as well.
And was that like that was like a traumatizing moment for you then, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Dang, and kids are so mean. I'm a teacher, so like
Yeah,
yeah, and you're a dad, you know?
yeah,
Dang.
but yeah, I could still remember like the this Jamaican lad who had like dreads. I just remember his dreads just frailing past me, going, look what he's done. He's pissed himself.
Dang.
But yeah, so because my mom before like Parker coats, you know what Kenny wears, we had all the pockets and everything and the furry
Oh
coat.
yeah, that coat. Yep, the Kenny from South Park.
Yeah, well, my nan got me one of them, and she thought it was a good idea to put me in that, and yeah, so I got picked on for that. So I didn't have no mates or nothing. So I just used to watch these lads play football, and all of a sudden, soccer, by the
Thanks for
way.
telling us. Thanks that we need
Yeah,
that clarification.
but yeah, so the ball's come up out for a throw in, and I've just stepped back, and it was from a big height, like, and it's dropped, and I've just controlled it with my foot, and everyone's going, "Yo, blood! Did you see the skills?" And since that day, I got with the popular kids just through playing football.
That
So
was
I didn't
like
get picked on after that.
that was like your in. That was like your thing, like to like bring you back, right? From
Yeah.
the peeing, yeah. So then when did you get into hip hop, like actually rapping and stuff?
Well, the lads who I hung around with outside of school, we didn't have no basketball courts or anything. All we had was like a milk carton on a lamppost, and I just played basketball with all these black kids, and I just heard them. Someone was beatboxing, and this lad was rhyming, and I just instantly, when you're just vibing with it, because I
Hmm.
was my mum and my dad big fans of reggae and that culture sort of thing, so I could get with beats and stuff. And yeah, I just started mimicking what they was doing, like
Oh,
something like that. And that's how that started. So then they'd use me to do beats, and then I just progressed. I just started writing poetry, and then that become like just rhyming every 4 words. You know what I mean? And then every fourth beat would be a drop, and yeah, that's how it started.
and that was like when you were how old?
About 11, 12.
Damn, and you just never stopped?
No, I didn't stop. I mean, the rhymes I was writing was ridiculous. They didn't make no sense, but
Do you still have
it's
them?
still. Um, well, my ex-partner, I kept them all in bin bags, and when we split up, her new partner, he went and burnt them.
Oh no.
Otherwise, I would have kept them. I've kept every single rap that, well, what I could have until I got a decent phone, and that's it. I started typing them in, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I've still got the raps scattered all under my cupboards and everything now. It annoys the missus to this day.
Yeah. So when you write your like things, like your verses, are you just like it's like the Eminem style where he just writes on anything that's nearby?
Yeah, that's what it was like. It was like envelopes, anything that had like a blank space. It would just be, even if it was just like a hook or just an idea, a concept or something. You know what I mean? And then I'd revisit it later.
Is that what you still do now? Like that the same method you use?
Yeah. It's like let's say if you're watching the news or something, it could be like something on Big
Mm,
Bang Theory or something.
mm.
Something scientific will stick out to me, and I'll just pick that word out. You know what I mean? And then I'll study the word, the meaning behind the word, and then I'll, like change it round so I don't necessarily have to use that word. I'll just use the meaning. So that's why I say bars. Some of my bars go over people's heads because
Yeah.
they don't know what I'm going on about.
That's a good point because it only makes sense to you and you're like but does that make you like change your lyrics then? Because if you're like, it only makes sense to me, should I make it for the public then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But that's
some
why I started to write. That's why I started to write my bars in the comment sections.
yeah. See, that's what I love that you did that, man. I was telling you about that. I'm so proud of you for doing that. Like that takes extra work, but it's like the thing that really keeps me like engaged.
Well, you know the other review shows where you have to do the cash app and stuff to skip the line and all this. Well, by the time I get to my song to be reviewed, uh, half of my bars were going over their heads, and in my accent they weren't getting it because they was like American based and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right.
So, so I thought, you know what? That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start putting my bars in the comments.
That's so smart, man. You adapted, man, and that's what's really important, right, in this world.
Yeah.
Someone asked a question. Oh yeah, doesn't matter music. The guy I had a vibe session earlier. He said, "Chrissy B,
It was
what do you?"
cool.
Yeah, wasn't that fun? He said, "What do you
Yeah.
think of Pete and Boss?"
Yeah. They're cool.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it.
those are the old folks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're the old
they're
guys that
dope.
do drill music.
What do you think of
The thing
them?
is, I got disheartened though when I found out it was their. I think it's the one's grandson who writes the bars for them, but still, they perform them live. You know what I mean? So they've got
Yeah,
to learn them.
right.
But yeah, I'm all for that grandpa area, man.
Aren't they dope? They have that gritty sound too, and it's like, what?
I mean, and because they're from London, ain't they? So they've got that Cockney accent. You know what I mean? So it's different
Oh, you can
to
hear the
like,
accent. See, we can't from America. We have no idea.
yeah. Well, they got like their own Cockney slang, like the apples and pears. That means like up the stairs. You know what I mean? And like the governor is like the head of the like your head honcho sort of thing, American
What?
terms. So you know what I mean?
That's funny.
That's why
They have
that's
their
why
own like
when
slang, and no one understands
yeah.
only in that certain area, right?
Yeah, well, some of the intros I've done, I put on my Birmingham accent. Is like, you know, there, mate. Yeah, my name's Christopher. You know this, mate. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. Man, I love your alter ego too that you do. Can you talk about that?
ERT. Well, that's
Yeah, ERT.
I started off on grime music, UK grime music, and like garage music and speed garage and bassline and stuff. And that was in my later teens. So that was mainly well, you've heard some of my grime songs, and it's more like a dancey, dark, dancey
Yeah,
beat
it
sort of
almost
thing.
reminded me of like a Eminem kind of like style, like his goofy stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well, back in the day, people because everyone knows me as Chrissy B now, but we used to set this saying. It was like if you've done something good on the football pitch or something like that, people that come up to you and go, yeah, ERT, bro, ERT.
E
So that's
R
why.
T ER and TAY. Yep. Where does that
Yeah,
come
well,
from?
it just means like
Sorry, can you say that again?
I mean that was just the slang word back
Sorry,
when I was
you cut
growing up.
out.
People used to go ERT, and I just thought, you know what, no one uses that as a MC name. Because I was thinking of loads like MC Brewing, MC Chrissy B. I was like, nah, ERT. And that's why one of the first songs I say is Chrissy B, aka ERT. 500 with him like ERT. And everyone's like, what does that mean? And I have to explain what it means. And they're like, oh, yeah, it makes sense now.
Yeah. So when did you switch to Chrissy B then? Hello?
So there, bro.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Testing. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Oh, did we lose him? Testing. Testing,
You still
testing.
hear me, bro?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, yeah.
Testing,
I can hear
testing.
you now through the live, but
Testing, testing.
not through the headphones.
What's happening? My mic says it's still on. What's happening?
Hello?
Hello, hello, testing, 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 testing. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Back, back. Forward, 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 forward. Can you hear me? Maybe you have to redo your headphones? Can you hear me? I'm gonna exit the call, then call back. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Testing, testing,
Hello?
testing. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, we're good now. I don't know what happened, but we're good. Um, doesn't doesn't matter music. Ask, do you play any instruments?
No, no. I used to play the spoons when I was a kid. That's a that's a Celtic thing though.
Really?
And I've always wanted to learn the guitar because when I was a kid, my dad used to shove me in front of like Elvis concerts, and I used to mimic everything. So I was the first grandchild to actually grab a guitar like the proper way,
Nice.
but just never done anything with it. I own a guitar. I've just don't know how to tune it or anything.
Yeah. How about the kids? Your kids, are they playing any instruments?
Yeah, they're studying in school. Dino, he's learning the drums. Bella, I think no, yeah, Dino's doing the drums, and Tyler's learning the guitar. But Bella, she's mainly into her dance and choir and that.
That's good.
And then and then
You got a whole band then. Everyone, one's the singer, one's the guitar, one's the drummer.
yeah, that's the idea, bro.
He can retire early.
And then my youngest Sky, who's 3, she's just a menace. I
Yeah.
reckon she's
She.
gonna she's gonna be the arranger of things, the manager.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's most like you?
Sky,
Is that the
definitely.
youngest?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool,
She's
man. Isn't that weird? Like
she's
how they're like you,
yeah, she's so it's like she could be happy one minute and then screwing her face up the next
dude.
uh, the,
Same with my
the next
daughter.
minute.
You and my daughter, your daughter, my daughter would like have a field trip.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's bonfire. Well, it was bonfire night here last night, and she doesn't like loud fireworks.
Mm,
So the missus and the other kids, they went to this big bonfire where thousands of people gather around, and I
mm,
just stayed at home. We just had a fire at home,
mm.
and I brought some fireworks, and I specifically asked the guy at the shop, I don't want none that make loud bangs, and he was like, nah, these ones are sound, every single one. So she was fucking crying her eyes out of that. So I think I tortured my kid today.
Oh no.
Yeah, so she weren't happy with daddy today. Though.
That's so funny. So you have like a place in your house that you can make fires, bonfire?
Yeah, just in the back garden, just a fire pit.
That's so cool. In Japan, that's like pretty rare because we don't have like
Yeah.
space. So I mean, you can if you live out in the countryside, but like yeah, anywhere in like the city, like dense, it's very dense. So it's like very rare to have even like a backyard.
Well,
So that's really cool. Um, I was always asking like, what was I saying in like I was like I want to ask you a question about something. There's so many things, and then now I'm like talking to you. I'm like, what? Like I guess so. Mm, can we talk about your addiction?
yeah, yeah. I'm open about everything, mate.
Yeah, please. If anything that you don't want to talk about, tell me. Like, please be
No,
transparent. With
no.
yeah.
I'm an open, but you should know by my lyrics now, mate. I'm an
I
open book,
know
mate.
you are so open with your lyrics, and is that hard to do? Like, when is that always like your nature, or you could always?
No, but, um, with- at first it was for my parents because certain stuff. I was brought up like you don't talk about nothing. You don't show your emotions, this, that, and the other. Suck it up, son, and all this. But then I was like, nah, F that, man. People
Mm.
need to know because it's not just me who's suffering with that sort of stuff. So if I can help someone, even if you know they take a walk in my shoes just for like 3 minutes and 42 seconds or something,
Mm.
you know, it's like a breath of fresh air. Because when I heard who was it, Johnny Cash, that Hurt song, I
Oh,
hurt myself today. When I heard
wow.
that, it just took me out of myself. You know what I mean? And I
Mm.
resonated with that, and I was like, you know, that I want to make a song like that that impacts someone's life like that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And like people go on about like views and this, that, and the other. No, as long as I get one person, one nice like a comment saying, "Wow, you know, I really felt every word you says," or "I've been there," or you know, because we're like the lad who you interviewed before. You know, it's what you
Revolution.
put out. You know, it's what you put out to the universe, isn't it? You know what I mean?
That's so true.
Like that ERT character, he is really, really my negative side. I mean, he still creeps out. But
That's
I have,
great.
I have to do that because if I don't, it eats me up inside. You know what I mean? Because I don't talk to like my so-called friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's how I put it into raps because it's not me saying it, the Christopher Brewing. It's either Chrissy B or ERT. You know what I mean?
Mm. Do you feel like you have like, is it like, um, so it's like your negative voice talking, right? And you have to give it a
Yeah,
like you feel like you have to give it a track because it's like get out of my system, right? Is that how it
yeah,
feels?
definitely. Yeah,
Man, exactly what I was thinking about because I have a negative voice. We all do, but it's like when you're able to personify it, it's like you can kind of control it more. And I love that you did that. That's actually a very good coping mechanism.
yeah, no, it really is. Because like say without I've said it to you before, like music literally saved my life. Because if I didn't have like an output or somewhere to go just to be alone with my thoughts, then you know I don't know where I'd be now.
So
Because like
is it
in my teens and that, I did see a lot of stuff. Like
is it hard to like have a talk because like right now what we're doing because you don't have a music track playing, is it difficult to have this talk live?
nah, not really. Because like say I've been on your lives a couple of times now, and you know what I mean. I've come to know you as you know the positive person you are. You know what I mean.
Thanks,
So,
man. Yeah. So it's like it's not a
but
threat, right?
no, I wouldn't just get on someone else's life and be this
Yeah.
open. You know. What I mean?
I really appreciate
But
that, man. That's exactly like why I really needed to hear that because the last thing I want is someone feeling like I gotta be macho to prove myself and like I gotta be this,
it gets
and it's never like that, man.
gets you nowhere, mate. Gets you nowhere.
That makes me so sad when I see that. Like, how do you deal with like the real like negative like what's it called machoism or
Like my biggest thing is pride. I had to when I first got into the AA meetings, I was full of pride and like I can do it on my own. You know, I'm not this drunk on a bench and this, that, and the other. The more I went and humbled myself and actually listened to people's stories, I found pieces of me what I was going through, and it kind of drew me closer to them. And then I started to share my own journey, sort of thing. And then it just gets easier with time. You know what I mean? And it's like it's got to a point where my cousin, he's struggling and he's seen how good I'm doing. Um, and he's approached me. Now he's a big, hard man. You know what I mean? You know, don't cry, nothing. he broke down in tears to me, and it was just nice that I could do that for him, just be that shoulder or just an ear, just so he can offload onto someone who understands what he's going through. You know what I mean? Because the pressures of my family, especially, like I say, you're not supposed to express your feelings. You're supposed to just suck it up. You're the man of the table. You're the man of the house. Get over it. But the more the more you blanket something like that, the worse it gets down the line. So it's just best to just get it all out in the open, and then the air's clear then, isn't it? But you find by being humble and, like you say, loving yourself, even though if you might have done something really terrible, I've come to understand that there is a higher power than me, so I give everything away to that higher power in the morning, and it sort of like activates a shield. So I'm there to help my family or my friends, when before I wouldn't have cared about nothing. I would have just been full of pride and you know what I mean, and just carried on drinking and not give a fuck about anyone. But I say that comes with experience and life's trials, doesn't it?
That's so true. But then you see people that just keep that and never are open to learn, right?
Well, that's it, yeah.
So what made you want to change, really, really change?
Just disappointing my missus, because she stuck with me through thick and thin when I was really bad. Never been violent towards her, but it got to a point where I was so aggressive. I was just looking for an argument, just fighting my friends. Every time there was this one lad who I'm close to, every time we drank together, I knew there'd be a row at the end of the night, but it got to a point where I was looking forward to the argument because of
Yeah.
what I've been through. Woe is me! Look what I've been through, but I can look at him now and I see him drinking the same amount as what I did 7 days a week, and he wakes up at 9:30 in the morning and goes to the off license, gets a drink. At first, I couldn't be around it because as soon as I used to see a beer, it was on my head, and then that, like I said, the ERT would convince me that I need that to feel normal.
Wow.
When it's complete opposite way around, isn't it?
So did
Because
you?
if I touch a drink, if I picked up a sip of alcohol now, it would take me straight back to as if I didn't stop drinking in the first place, and that's what scares me the most.
Yeah. So how do you stay away from that then?
Like I say, just get up about an hour before my 4 kids get up, do my prayers, do my exercises, because if I feel what I've come to realize now is if I give it all away in the morning and then do my routine in the morning, I've got a positive outlook on the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but without it, if I get up and the kids are already up and there's dramas about she can't find the tights or someone's missing a shoe, and I wake up and I'm vexed. You know what I mean? Because I haven't had time to wake up and
Love yourself.
have that. Yeah, I ain't had that, so disrupts my vibrations and it has a domino effect on the rest of the people around me.
That's so.
Now I've come to realize taking a step away from that and sorting the problem out before it even gets to that. You know what I
So
mean?
how long have you been doing the routine of having your time in the morning?
Just say about a year and a half now.
So a year and a half ago, then before that time, you were like a mess.
Yeah, it was complete mess.
That's
Where
so amazing. How did you realize that you needed that time to yourself in the morning?
Well, like I say, I kept going to AA because their biggest
Mm-hmm.
thing is even if you do pick up, just keep coming back, just keep getting your ass on that seat. You know what I mean? Just keep coming back, just keep coming back. And I used to think it was just gibberish, you know, oh, same old. But it actually worked. I started to listen, you know, instead of being full of pride and ego, and actually just shut up and listen to what they was telling me.
Mm.
And I've had a problem with the word God um, since I was 16. My cousin got murdered, and everyone was like, there's a part of my family, they're big on Christianity and stuff, and they're all like, God works in mysterious ways, he's in a better place, and this, that, and the other. And it wasn't sinking in, you know what I mean? So I
Mm.
blame God for everything that went wrong in my life. But yeah, and now look at me, I go to church on a Sunday, I help out at the local like food banks and that, I go to AA meetings, and Thai boxing really helps because when I do feel like aggressive, I go and kick shit out of the punching bags and get my ass beat up. And it
Yeah.
kind of humbles me, you know what I mean? Because I tell you what, you know, when you think like you're going through some stuff, like a kick to the face, like brings you back to reality. It's like, yeah, it's not all that bad.
Right. That's a really good point. It's like, yo, I got kicked in the face today. All the other problems today are very minute.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back to my screaming kids.
Oh man, dude, seriously, only the dads will understand that, man. Like that's something really special about being a dad, right? Like you get a whole new perspective on life. Like how has being a dad changed you?
Well, like I say, I grew up where alcohol was all around me. I was a glass collector for my dad because he was a head barman at this pub. So alcohol was always around me, but so was the violence. You know what I mean? And my uncle, he was a big time drug dealer around this area. So the house was always full of strangers, and so it it was like it was the norm. You know, if it's raining outside, have a drink. If it's sunny outside, have a drink. If you're
Mm,
feeling under the weather yourself, have a drink. If you're feeling happy, have a drink. But I got to the point where I lived my life with them principles for so many years, and I didn't want that for my kids to see their dad use alcohol as a way of escaping life's, troubles and this, that, and the other. And luckily, during my drinking as well, because my eldest son, he's 13, they've never seen me drunk. I've always gone away to my house because I've got a 3 bedroom house, and my missus, she's got a 3 bedroom house as well. So I've always gone home. That's where my studio is. So they've never actually seen me drunk. But once I had a drink, they wouldn't see me for like 3 or 4 days. So it was the constant lying to them, you know what I mean?
mm,
And it's them times like if I didn't have pictures on my phone, like family outings to zoos and stuff, I couldn't tell you, you know, if we had a good time or not because there was always alcohol in my system. I
mm,
weren't necessarily drinking at the time, but alcohol was still in my system. I was on a hangover or stuff,
mm.
or I was with them, but couldn't wait to get them back home so I could go to my friends to get more beer. You know what I mean? It was always scheming, and
That was always on your
it's just
mind. It was like the main thing.
yeah, it's constantly on my mind.
Man,
But
that's
now, don't
so
get me wrong,
interesting.
you know, it's really hard, man. It's like I mean, if anyone's struggling, and you know, what I mean, I can feel what they're going through because it literally it 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 revolves around everything in your life. It literally takes over everything.
That's
You know what I
so
mean? And
crazy.
when you see these people like who are really bad, on the streets and stuff like that. I'm so grateful that I managed to stop when I did because that could have easily been me. If my missus didn't give me an ultimatum, you know, the kids and me, or the drink, I don't know where I'd be now, because I wouldn't have cared. You know what I mean? I would have just chose King Alcohol. King Alcohol wins every time, no matter how much. Even though you don't want to drink, and you know, when you promise your missus, like, I'll never do it again, I'll never do it again, you actually mean it. You know what I mean? From the bottom of your heart, but you end up drinking again, and you know while you're drinking, it's like it got to a point with me where it'd eat at me that much just to have a drink. I didn't even need to open the drink. I just needed it right next to me. You know what I mean? As long as I could see it there, and then the voices in my head, and the washing machine mind that we have, it would just stop. Sorry,
Wow.
but yeah, it's a crazy way to live, man.
Yeah. So, like, see, you're speaking to, like, you're hitting like close to home, because my father was an alcoholic. Rest in peace. And but like, I was wondering, are there like different levels to alcoholism? Because my dad always could have a job, like he didn't like miss work.
Yeah,
And
that's a functioning alcoholic, that is.
yeah,
But the thing is, no one can tell you you're an alcoholic. You have to come to that decision yourself, you know, and that that takes some balls, you know what I mean? Because and it's an emotional one, because all your life you're like, I ain't got a problem with alcohol. I can put it away anytime I wanted, you know what I mean? It doesn't have the power over me, but it really does. That's why they call it King Alcohol, because I've known people for 25 years be sober, gone to a business trip, celebrated with like a glass of wine because the deal's been signed off, and 2 weeks later he was back on 2 bottles of vodka, lost his business, lost his kids and his wife. He's had to start again, and that scares the shit out of me.
wow. Did you have to like say goodbye to a lot of your friends, since you were like, yo, this is my new lifestyle, bye, get out?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Don't get me wrong, I still see him, but I see him in passing now, you know. And but the thing is, what does my head in is if my friend, for instance, had a family and he was going to lose his family, everything that he holds dear, if he comes over to my house and has a drink, I would not, you know, I wouldn't even entertain the idea of him. I would coming over. I wouldn't say, "Oh yeah, the football's on tonight, mate. Oh, you just only have a couple. You know what I mean? You'll be back before such and such." It wouldn't even cross my mind, because I know what he's going to lose. But see,
Yeah.
my friend, they do. They still to this day are like, "Oh, come on, come over," you know. And I just know as soon as that one beer goes past my lips, it's game over. I'm losing everything. So no, see you later, lads.
So do you like just kind of isolate yourself from a lot of things then, a lot of people?
Yeah, and just like I say, just be just appreciative of what I've got, you know, because I could have lost my missus and my kids, and you know, I would have spiraled out of control, you know, and I nearly did. I nearly gave in, because I thought, you know, I'm sick of jumping through hoops for everyone else. But, you know, nobody thinks of me, 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 me. Well, that's being in self, isn't it? You know what I mean? And that's a killer for me. As
Yeah.
soon as I let the ego and pride get back into my head, yeah, nah, it convinces me that everything will be all right this time, and it definitely ain't.
So
That's
what?
why, like, lately, I've like give him a voice.
Yeah.
So that's why ERT is sort of like back in the grimier,
Yeah.
the heavier songs, like
So
the Now Brewing.
what would you tell
Now
your, like, what if one of your kids had a problem with alcohol? Like, how would you cope with? How would you like help them out as a father?
I'd just well, they know if they've got a problem with anything, they can come and tell me about anything. I don't care what it is. But that's what I would install in them. That's what I am installing in them. It doesn't matter what it could be. It could be heroin, anything. You tell me. You know what I mean? And I'll, because like I say, I've been there with addiction. You can be addicted to anything, mate. Like chocolate.
Dude, I'm addicted to music, man. I'm addicted to making music. You saw me in my live stream. I'm like, I had to take some deep breaths.
Well, like I say, even that can be bad because you're spending all your time doing music. The time that you're gonna, with your kids, and they grow up fast, mate. You know what I mean? So then, yeah, you got a couple of hits on the side, and you've done some amazing stuff, featured on amazing collabs, but your baby's gone from 3 to like 13, and it's like in a blink of an eye. It's like, what was it worth it? You know what I mean?
That's so true.
So it's having a balance in it.
It really is. Like the whole loving yourself, and then it's like, wait, but then you got to give it to other people too that are around you.
Because then you're being selfish.
Right. It's like the balance of yep, exactly. It's like when does self-love become selfish?
Yeah. It's very true, mate. That's what I mean. You're wise, mate. Honestly.
Is that why you come to my lives again?
Yeah. It's like nearly 4 o'clock in the morning here, mate. I wouldn't do this for anyone else.
Dude, really? Thank you so much. Like,
Yeah.
why did you start coming to my lives, by the way? Because it's like been like, I always knew about your name, but I was like, what's the reason? I was like, I love his music, and I'm like, get to find out more about you. But I was like, where have you been?
Well, like through Mosh, and he's the captain of the ship. Mate.
He really is. He really is.
He's the glue. He keeps everybody together.
It's crazy, right? How he is. Mosh.
Yeah. Just selfless, isn't he? You know what I mean?
And what isn't it like kind of scary? When I first met him, I was like always saying, like, even in the live interview I gave with him, I was like, how is it like? I always felt like you wanted, like, I've never met anyone so like giving, and I almost like kind of scared, like, oh, what's he want from me? Is this a scheme?
Yeah. Well, me and Mosh have had like talks at like daft o'clock. I'd be like 4 o'clock in the morning here.
Wow.
And yeah, we just chat and breeze. But it helped me because I was going through my stuff at the time. You know what I mean? And when you can't sleep because you've used alcohol to sleep.
Ah, good point.
You get nocturnal, don't you? And you're just looking for something to do. And then I said Mosh, and I was like, yeah, you all right, mate. I just rang him. Yeah, we was just chatting for about, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours. And time just went.
That's what's so important about like having someone to talk to, man. And that's why I was like, yo, if you need anyone to talk to too, I don't know if I'll be awake, but yeah, like send something, man. It's really cool. Like DM me anytime.
Well, like I say, I connected with you, like especially when you had your daughter in the studio. I sent you that video of my kids singing, didn't I?
Yeah, that was fun. That was cute.
But like I say, because like fathers, there's stuff you can talk to another father with that you can't talk to like a person who hasn't got kids, and that
it's so different. They don't get any references. They don't get the energy. Like it's so hard to.
It can be frustrating. You really want to squeeze that little kid's head, and then you're like, no, I don't. No. Where's them thoughts coming from? Get them out.
Right. It's like take deep breaths. I'm like always talking about that in the live. I'm like, I gotta breathe.
Inner peace. Woosah, start rubbing my earlobes on pressure points.
Right. Yeah.
But that's what I'd say in some of my songs where there was one. It was called was it Cracking Up or something like that, where the police have come and they've found my missus dead, and like the kids still locked in a basement, and they just wanted peace and quiet. But like I say, I haven't really done that. It's just them so I have to like put them on a beat.
But that's what makes your music special, though. You're able to like talk about that fantasy thing and like, you know what I mean? It's like so cool. That's why I was thinking like, man, you make so many tracks. It's like you just like, is there part of you like, oh no, I shouldn't release this, but then why, what ends up making you always release it? Like, is that like for me sometimes I'm like, wait, should I release this track? This is talking about like maybe politics. Some people are gonna talk about this. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Do you have a
I have
filter?
that back. Yeah, all the time. But then I'm just like, just do it. Okay, put it in the atmosphere. See what replies I get.
Yeah. So what happens if you get a lot of negative feedback?
It just fuels the fire, mate.
So do you feel like the negativity fuels more or the positive fuels more of your art?
Nah, a bit of both. Because, like I say, even though like I'm going church, I've showed the pastor them, um, him and me part one and part two, where it's like a devil talking to me, and I do that like devil voice, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
And then that ERT is saying that my pastor Mark's a prat and everything. I showed it him because I went to my uncle's funeral today, and he was there when he was there doing the service. So
Oh
I
wow.
helped him. I helped him set up the chairs and everything. Done the sound test for the band that was performing, and
They have a
yeah,
band at a
he was just
funeral?
yeah, the live band. It was a reggae themed. It was.
That is so beautiful. I've never heard
Yeah,
that's like very uncommon in America. No one's like doing that.
but he put because my uncle was big on Bob Marley, so he took One Love,
Mm.
One Heart, that song. He took
Let's
that,
get
and then
together.
Amazing, and then Amazing Grace. He mixed the two songs up and performed it for the family. Like,
Wow.
it was really good. It was. But yeah, so after this ceremony, he come up to me and was like, "So how are you getting on with part three? Is Brewing gonna battle Chrissy B and DRT?" And I was like, "To be continued, mate."
Dang. So you have family that actually like that fuck with your music, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
They didn't at
beautiful.
first. They just thought I was chatting shit, but now because I'm more, they just thought I was just rhyming words, but nodding their head. But once they started like reading the lyrics in the comments and stuff like that, they was like, "Oh shit, he's actually talking some sense here."
Right? That's what I love about your
But my
music,
mom,
man. That it's
my
like
mom,
special and
my
it's
mom
deep.
doesn't, my mom doesn't comment on them, but she always comes up to me like the next day after I've dropped. She goes, "Oh, I like that one song." I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "I don't like that one where you're sucking the farts out of Jade's arse." Though. I was like, "Oh shit."
Oh no. That's so funny. I can
Like
relate, man, because my mom hears my stuff. She's like, I don't like you're cussing a lot on these live things. I'm like, I'm still like her baby, you know? It's like,
yeah, yeah, we'll always be their babies, won't we?
yeah.
The same with our kids, though, mate. Don't matter how old they get.
Mm-hmm.
My son's 13 now, and he comes in and he's like, "Alexa, play this, that, and the other." And he did you hear that? I've just turned that off.
Oh no, Alexa actually heard that.
Gonna turn that off,
That
mate.
is hilarious.
Fucking how many woke the whole house up?
Oh no. They're gonna think you're having a
Did you hear
party.
that?
I'm so sorry.
Did you hear what certain song it was as well? My old man, hello darkness, my old friend. That's convenient, wasn't it?
Wow.
But yeah, what was I saying? That was mad. That was. Oh
That
yeah,
was
so he comes in and he's like, "Alexa, um, play the theme tune to Deadpool," and it's in sync, mate. And he's like, "Oh, this is a banger." I'm like, "Get out, get out now." But he's like, "No, it's a banger." I said, "Don't ever call this song a banger."
dang. Your son, you're teaching him.
Yeah, I'm teaching him the powers of the woo, mate.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
listen to some Wu Tang.
The
Come back
RZA,
in
the
a minute,
Jizza. Yeah.
and I'll ask you some questions.
That's awesome. So
But yeah, he's
your influence in hip hop is like, I remember you said like Wu Tang, Eminem, right? Who else?
Yeah, Tupac, Redman.
Oh,
LL Cool J
nice.
was the first. LL Cool J was the first song I ever heard. Mama said, "Knock you out."
Oh, heck
Mama knock
yeah.
you out. Um, but yeah, the first cassette tape I ever owned was Will Smith. Boom, boom, shake, shake, boom, tick,
Oh,
tick, tick,
nice.
boom, with Jazzy Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So that was the first cassette tape I ever. A cassette tape. How old are we, bro?
Right? The Walkman? Dude.
Yeah, cassette
Mine was
tapes.
Young MC. Uh,
Okay.
Bust a Move.
Mm.
You want it, you got it. You want it, baby, you got it. Bust a Move. Next day's functions, high
Yeah.
class munching. Oh, man.
And then I used to love MOP when I was
Oh,
in my
heck
teens
yeah.
though.
Ante up.
MOP, yeah, MOP was like the first G Unit man.
Nice.
But apparently they signed to G Unit Records, didn't they, for a while? MOP.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know until I think it was about 2, 3 months ago. I was in a documentary,
Nice.
and yeah, they actually had the G Unit clothing and that, and there was like some beef or something, and MOP, one of the guys from MOP,
Yeah.
actually like socked this one guy. And it was like, yeah, tried to get the chain back or something like that. I was like, wow, yeah, boy. I
Wow.
knew there was a reason I loved Jews.
Doesn't Matter Music said he went to see the Beastie Boys in 1984 in Chicago. Dang.
Wow, that was a year before I was born.
Yeah, I'm 86, so that's what's so cool about having Doesn't Matter Music. That interview I had with him, man, he was so like, I want to learn more about him. Like,
Yeah,
I want to learn
I
about
could
the
have
music through
listened
him.
for ages. I couldn't do the fishing though. Fishing just bores me.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. What kind of outdoor activities do you think you would do?
Uh, uh, well, if my knees could take it, I'd love to do football again. But I'd go on a few hikes, but
Yeah.
in moderation. I wouldn't like go and climb nothing straight away. My arms would give way, mate, and I'd end up falling. And I
Yeah.
can't do heights. I can't do big heights anyway, and caves do my head in. So, like maybe a country walk.
Yeah. Flatland.
Because last time we went camping and stuff, oh, that done my head in trying to put the tent up, and the wind was blowing everything around. Kids are screaming their heads off. It's like, right, just get back in the car.
It's like more stressful than fun. Yeah.
It literally is, mate.
I know. I know. That's why it's so nice to
And I
have the
mean,
van life. I did the van thing with my daughter. It's so cool. We're like,
yeah,
and it's like no camp, no setting up tent. We just literally like can sleep in the van, and just like wake up
yeah,
next day and move on.
yeah, man, that's cool. So is it, if you don't mind me asking, is it you've already got the one baby, yeah?
Yeah, one daughter.
One, yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking of having any more mates?
No, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, my wife is old too. Like, if she had any, it would have like Down syndrome probably because she's like 45. So yeah, it would be like scary. It'd be like the risk of Down syndrome is like insane,
Yeah,
right? After 42 or something, 41. Yeah,
yeah.
and you guys are
But
good. You
yeah.
guys gonna have more?
No, no,
I was gonna say
no,
you have four already. No way.
no. When I see little like little newborns, and I'm like, oh, I want one, and then I
Really?
remember everything.
I'm like, no, I'm
Yeah,
good. When I see one, I'm like, oh hell no. I'm so selfish. I'm good with just her because my daughter's like the equivalent of like three people.
yeah. Oh, mate, so's mine.
Yeah,
They're just full of
exactly.
energy.
Right? It's like nonstop, and then she's the only daughter, so she needs someone constantly. Like we have to be her big brother, we have to be her little brother, like we have to
But and
be
it and
everything.
and it nice when it gets dark earlier, and you can go, look, it's dark outside, it's bedtime. Boom, in bed at 6 o'clock. It's like, yeah, little victories, get in.
That's so funny. I wish that worked for us. No way. Yeah. But you guys don't have a time change, do you? You guys don't do that like how America does?
No, what's that?
Like in
Do
America,
you mean
you
like when the clocks
yeah, you have to
clocks go
switch the
back?
clock back exactly fall and springtime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys don't
That's why
have that. Yeah,
it's dark.
yep, exactly.
It's
Same in
dark about
Japan.
6.
You
Yeah,
guys are exactly like Japan. Like we don't have any time change here, so it's like it's dark at like 5:30. Do you like that?
I, I, I did when I was a little shit on the streets, but now I don't. Now I've got kids. No,
Yeah, it sucks, right? I
I'm
know.
not being told they're in the.
It sucks so bad, especially surfing too. Like surfing is the worst because surfing is like you can surf longer, right? And then now it's like, oh crap, you just like shaved 3 hours off my surf session. I could have a nice evening session.
So what do you do like with your surfing and that? Do you start off like in the morning, or do you just the
Yeah.
tides and everything?
So I have to look at the tides, but like I'm not really chasing that because like my thing is like I have one time a month that I go because like my wife visits her family, and then it's like okay,
Just
I'm gonna drop them off and then do my surf thing. But it's like I'm not trying to chase anything. So it's like almost like pure luck. Okay, it's a good surf session, great. But yeah, I'll wake up like I'll sleep in my van and then like wake up with the sun because it's like it gets so hot in there. Like in summertime, you'll like die. Like because it's a greenhouse
Right.
basically in your van.
I live at a seaside place though,
You do?
where I live now.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
So
It's
you
just
have a
this.
good
I've
surf
never.
place?
It was just I just never entertained the idea, mate.
Oh
Too cold
dude,
for me.
are you serious? Like it takes me 3 hours to
It's
get my place, so you're really lucky. Like
yeah.
hearing that, I'm like, wait, I'm jealous. Wait, so is it actually like good waves? Do you see some people surfing?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, dude, I'm so jealous. Wait, what is the place called? What's the beach?
Um, Rill. No, it's in North Wales. It's RHYL.
RHYL.
Yeah.
RHYL. Okay, I'm gonna search that later. I learned something new today. I didn't know people were surfing over there.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I just wake up and then I like just find out okay when time is go, and then like I try to just stay as long as I can, and then if it's like summertime, I'll get like 2 sessions in, one in like the morning, then one at like afternoon.
That's
But
cool,
like
man.
now it's like winter. Now it's getting like cold, so I'll get like just one long session, like in the mid morning, like 11 to like maybe
It's
1.
cool though because that takes that. I bet you have to be physically fit for that, don't you?
Oh yeah. So that time I don't drink. Like I drink all the time, but then when I do my surf trips,
You gone again?
yeah, I don't drink. I don't drink during my surf trips. So um, but yeah, then really winter time. No man, it's like 45 minutes is like the max. I start to freeze.
It keeps cutting off for some reason.
Are you good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so yeah, winter time lasts like 45 minutes maybe, but yeah, it's really fun, man. I suggest everyone to try it. Like even my students, we live on a certain part of the island. Like it's really good for surfing.
How long you been a teacher for then?
Ever since I came here, so 11 years.
Yeah. Oh, cool, mate. Because like I say, I like your positive outlook that you have, but then you've also, we're human, ain't we? So we, what I'm trying to get to is like, I don't think I could be a teacher over here in this country because there's so much. No one likes authority, you know what I mean? But
Mm,
what ages are the students that you teach?
from like 2 years old or like 1 till like um 19, and then we'll teach like mothers too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's a broader range, isn't it?
crazy
Because the kids
range.
over here, they're like 11 and they're like stabbing the teachers and stuff like that, and there's no power in the teacher's hands. You know what I mean?
And it's so sad, man, because that like the system is not it's not helping the teacher. Like all the power is given to the students, so that's the reason why. And then you got less motivation for the teachers because they're not getting paid enough. So it's like it's just a downward
Well,
spiral.
parents can't even discipline the kids now, can we?
Yeah, right.
Shocking.
It's a different world we live in, man.
Like my kid turned around to me, I slapped his arse because he done something really bad, and I slapped his arse, and he was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to hit me." I was like, "Mate, you're lucky you weren't born in my day. I would have got a clip around
Oh,
my head just for threatening that."
exactly. That's what's so it's so like weird, right? It's like, what do we do?
Well, my Jamaican auntie, she used to beat us with bamboo sticks if we cheeked my mum.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, man, they're ruthless, bro.
Oh,
They're like,
damn.
you little batty boy,
Yeah.
whack, whack.
Yeah, I think we just gotta move
But
over to those places, live in those countries, and be like, hey, you don't want to
yeah,
speak to me like that? Okay, well, we're gonna move now to Jamaica, where there's no fucking rules. Like, you
like I
guys
say,
are,
it didn't do
yeah.
me no harm, man.
I feel like that's the solution, man.
Yeah, send your kids for like 6 weeks over to Jamaica. Come back complete. They'll come back and they'll be like, "You got any chores you want me to do?"
Right? Oh, yeah, the boot camp, the Jamaican boot camp.
Yeah, definitely. Or
Damn,
just send them to my auntie in Birmingham. They'll come back like a fucking, come back like a soldier, summoned into attention, upright and everything.
that's awesome.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Yeah. I guess we're kind of like getting to the end of the interview. Not interview, vibe
Yeah,
session. Sorry, I'm still learning.
it's
Like,
alright.
is there like is there something that you would ask yourself as an interview, as an interviewer? Like, say you were interviewing yourself, what would you ask yourself?
Um, maybe why why did it take me so long to realize, about my addiction and the impact I was having on everyone around me? Because
Hmm.
like even with the music situation, I I didn't give it my all. It was always in drink, record songs when I'm drunk and thinking it was fucking amazing, but it was a load of bollocks, man. But yeah, I just wish I could have done things differently, you know. It's
Hmm.
like but I forgot his name again. The lad who you were speaking to before, eight.
Doesn't matter music or
Yeah,
revolution.
yeah, yeah. And it doesn't matter music when he says, who who says there's an age limit on creativity. So
Hmm.
because a lot of people look at me and it's like you're going to be 40 next year. Like, yeah, so you're still rapping, yeah. I'm like, yeah. But to me, it's you know, even if I don't get famous or anything, you know, as long as I can reach that one person who's struggling, or even make them laugh with the funny songs that I do, anything, you know what I mean? Because that lad who I spoke to, you got me in contact with,
Rise of Power.
Rise
Rise of Power.
Rise of
Yeah.
Power. He spoke to me on Discord and he was saying that he just went round to one of his mates in Blackpool, so that's quite far from where I am.
Hmm.
And he's like, yeah, I was talking to this lad, and he said, have you ever heard of Chrissy B? And then all of a sudden I was in your live, and he was in your live, and he was like, how mad's that? So I affected someone, you know what I mean?
That's
That got
beautiful.
me introduced to someone else. It's crazy. It's mad how the world works,
It
mate.
really is, man. And I was thinking about that. It's like that's why I love doing these, man. People are like, "Why do you do it live all the time?" It's because it gives opportunities for y'all to meet like that. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
that's like the benefit. But obviously, I love making music, so I'm gonna keep doing that. But it's like, why not just turn the camera on? That was my always my like goal from the very beginning. It's like, you know what? I'm already gonna make music. Might as well just turn the camera on because I love talking. And it's like I don't get to really talk
Yeah.
English at like a native level here in Japan. So I was kind of like losing my English. I felt, yeah. So I
Well,
really,
I still get frowned upon because I don't know my native language, Welsh.
oh really?
When my mom and her sisters and brothers, they always constantly speak in Welsh. and it's like, nah, it's too old.
Why did?
It's all
What's the
double
reason why
L's.
you didn't learn it? What's the reason?
Because when I moved from Wales when I was about 7, and I didn't move back over here till about 7, 8 years ago. So yeah,
Is that place? So Wales is like a really nice place, I would imagine, because you said something about like when you move from there to the other place in Birmingham, it's like bad. So now it's like good area.
no, not really. It's just easier. It's not as fast. It's not city life. It's just a little town, seaside town.
So you
But you
prefer
still got,
that? You prefer that?
yeah, definitely, especially for my kids. I wouldn't want them growing up where I grew up and having to, because the kids, you're not kids for long. You have to grow up quick. And you get used to stuff. You get what's it called, desensitized at an early age. No man, I want my kids to, it's like my 13-year-old. He still has a teddy in his bed, and I'm like, yeah, okay, but you're gonna have to get rid of that soon.
That's cute. My daughter
But
always
then,
has so many of those. Yeah, she's
but
8.
but
Yeah.
then the other part of me is like, well, no, that's still his childhood. He don't want to let go of his childhood yet, does he? So I'm
Mm,
all for that. As
beautiful.
long as they're happy, yeah, I'm happy.
Amazing, Chrissy B. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, no, thank you, man.
Is there anything like you have a question for me about anything?
Uh, yeah, what made you get into music
So
or
like,
producing?
so my daughter went to.
Because I know
Yep,
you was breakdancing first,
that's
wasn't it?
right.
Yeah, you breakdancing, yeah.
So there was a transition place period where my daughter went to school, right? And then like before that time when she was born to like 0 to like what, like 4, like I was always with her, right? My life was her. And then when she finally went to like preschool, it's like now I have all this extra time in the mornings. What do I do?
Yeah.
And I was like, that time I was like still like, I was like, I literally just like started learning skateboarding. I was like, what am I doing? And I was like doing music stuff along with that kind of like skateboard. I was like, I'm this 33-year-old guy like learning skateboarding and I was like, wait, but I'm gonna get hurt eventually. So then I was doing
Yeah.
music production along with that, and then I was like, wait, let me just focus on music because it was like almost trying to do breakdancing and then skateboarding and music, and I was like, yeah, let's just focus on the thing that I really really liked, and it was always music. So yeah, since 33 years old, now I'm 38, so just 5 years consistent,
Yeah.
always just addicted to it, man.
You can have a bigger effect on people with music as well, can't you?
Yeah,
You
maybe I
can
don't
make
know.
them feel sad, feel emotional, make them feel happy just by the power of your fingers or your thoughts,
Mm,
because it's initial idea that sparks the creativity in it, you know what I mean?
yeah, I can see that. But yeah, thanks for asking that because I always feel like when we have a vibe session, like I forget that people maybe want to ask me a question. In like Revolution yesterday, remember he was asking some really good questions, right?
Uh,
Like how do you like get rid of the like negative people around your life, you know?
it's hard because you don't, some of them are actually family, they say, don't they? That
Mm-hmm.
you can't choose your family, but you can choose when, some of my closest friends, they don't even listen to my music and stuff like that. They wouldn't even know that what I'm going through because they don't reach out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some of my close family were my cousins, but we grew up as brothers. I don't speak to them anymore because it's always the same shit every time I speak to him. He's drunk or he's done this. He's in trouble, and it's like, no, I don't need to hear it because it affects my thinking and
Mm-hmm.
the rest of my day. Then you know what I mean. So I just surround myself with positivity, and when I feel like I need to get away, that's when I write lyrics and record. Because when I go to record a song, I've got like about an hour before I'm either going Thai boxing or an AA meeting or even church.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I'll write my lyrics the night before and then keep practicing them, and then boom, it records.
So you're like really ready. That's what reminds me of See the Rapper has that style too. He has like a short window to record and it's like boom, he has it ready. Hello? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Testing. Let me disconnect and call you back. Testing. Hello? Okay. Call him back. Hello? Testing. Testing, testing. You good?
Testing.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, cool. So I was telling you about like See the Rapper has that yeah.
Nice vibe with you, bro.
Yeah. It's been great, man. I guess any last thing you want to tell the rest of the world?
Oh yeah, just to our community, you know. My last song was just banter, bro. Have you heard it yet, Sonny?
No.
No. It's called Excommunicated.
Okay,
You know, the
so
song that you know the song you reviewed yesterday,
no.
and I says, "Oh yeah, ERT's got a surprise for you."
Ah,
I
I see it
mentioned
now. I'm looking at your channel right now. It says excommunicated. Yeah. So
I
that
mentioned everyone.
oh, so you're like taking shots at everyone? Is that what's happening?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But all in jest, all in banter, all in banter.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, that as an artist, that's free speech, man. Do what you got to do, and never explain yourself. Like that's what I feel like. If art it shouldn't have to be explained, like real art, let it be up to the interpreter, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't even listen to the
Yeah,
track
it's all-
because if it's like something like that, maybe I won't even listen to. Like I'm very like selective of like what I take in. Like any diss tracks or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just like I'm good.
But yeah, it's all love anyway. But
Yeah. Cool, man.
yeah, man,
Thanks.
it's been nice. Been
I
nice,
really,
man.
yeah, I really appreciate you.
I'm gonna have a cup of tea now, and then kids will be up in about an hour. Ship them
Wow.
off to school. Ugh,
Good luck. Good luck. Thanks,
I
man.
must probably get a workout. I must probably get a workout in. while I'm thinking
Yeah,
of it as well.
that'd be good. Shadow box or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, these old limbs are moving because I've been sitting on my ass for too long here.
Right. Same here. Doing these, man. Like I agree. And I'm gonna head out soon, actually, too. So we'll say goodbye to everyone before we head out. So, but Chrissy B, thanks again, man. We'll keep
Yeah,
in touch
no
as
problem.
always.
Yeah, man. All right, and to everyone else, peace.
Bye. All right, that was Chrissy B. Yo, we did 2 vibe sessions today. That was so cool. Thank you again, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for work here soon. So if anyone else is in the live here, we can get the last reviews, and then I'm gonna head out. My biggest takeaway from that, man, Chrissy B is dope. Like, it's really cool to like hear, because I worked with him on a track, and just like when you work with someone on a track and like you did a collab with them, it's like really cool to find more about them. Like I didn't really know a lot about his life, so it was really cool to he's like open to like share his struggles too. You know, it's really hard to talk about for some people, especially addiction. Like, but I think he knows that people can heal from that, right? So he's like, if I spread my message, I can probably help one other person, like he was saying with his music. All right, let's see. Live reviews are closed. Is anyone still here? Orange, are you here? Let's just see whoever answers first. I don't expect really anyone. never expect, just vibe, right? Vibe out. That's the thing. That's what I think. That's what causes suffering in, like, when you're like always expecting something, but it's like, wait, you got disappointed because you expected, right? But it's like, why did you expect things? Just let it be. If something happens, happens. Yeah, suffering happens when it's like when your expectations don't meet reality. Doesn't matter music. Have an amazing night. Thanks again. Yo, he's here. Let's get it. This one's Doesn't Matter Music. It's called Oh My God. Here we go. Here's another one. Enjoy, Humble and Grateful. Hell yeah. Let's get it. Alright, this looks like the last review. No one else put anything in, so we'll go ahead and do this last review and call it a night. Alright, here we go.
I can offer only the Peace Foundation which I have described.
This great heroic character also pretends to be an ordinary person among us.
And I felt that the world desperately needed a crusader, if only a fictional one.
We mustn't despair. Above all things, we mustn't despair.
I can offer only the Peace Foundation which I have described.
This great heroic character also pretends to be an ordinary person among us.
And I felt that the world desperately needed a crusader, if only a fictional one.
We mustn't despair. Above all things, we mustn't despair.
Have you ever realized what a lot you can learn from photographs?
The impertinence of young people today is simply appalling.
It's men like you that make it difficult for people to understand one another. You were warned nothing would come of this but trouble.
Have you ever realized what a lot you can learn from photographs?
The impertinence of young people today is simply appalling.
It's men like you that make it difficult for people to understand one another. You were warned nothing would come of this but trouble.
Kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really.
I can offer only the Peace Foundation which I have described.
Kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really.
I can offer only the Peace Foundation which I have described.
You want to know more about the depth of their mythology?
Has become both a blessing and a curse.
You want to know more about the depth of their mythology?
Operated in an entirely different fashion.
You want to know more about the depth of their mythology?
Has become both a blessing and a curse.
You want to know more about the depth of their mythology?
Operated in an entire.
Oh my God!
Kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really.
And I felt that the world desperately needed a crusader, if only a fictional one.
Kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really kid, I saw your samples. Said they're really.
And I felt that the world desperately needed a crusader, if only a fictional one.
Have you ever realized what a lot you can learn from photographs?
The impertinence of young people today is simply appalling.
It's men like you that make it difficult for people to understand one another. You were warned nothing would come of this but trouble.
Have you ever realized what a lot you can learn from photographs?
The impertinence of young people today is simply appalling.
It's men like you that make it difficult for people to understand one another.
I can offer only the Peace Foundation which I have described.
This great heroic character also pretends to be an ordinary person among us.
And I felt that the world desperately needed a crusader, if only a fictional one.
We mustn't despair. Above all things, we mustn't despair.
I can offer only the Peace Foundation which I have described.
This great heroic character also pretends to be an ordinary person among us.
And I felt that the world desperately needed a crusader, if only a fictional one.
We mustn't despair. Above all things, we mustn't despair.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, you have like, I feel like you make music that like you want to listen to. I just want to be a fly on the wall in your studio, like to see. I feel like you're just like how you said, like you're like, this is doesn't matter music, by the way, y'all. We had the vibe session earlier. Like he doesn't, he's like, I don't know about piano theory, chords, things. It's like he just feels what does right, and that's the style I do, man. That's exactly what. I don't know what's better or what, like you should learn theory or that and this or that, but man, do whatever you have to do to put your real emotions into music, and you can feel it through that, man. It's like cool. Like it's just you have a very unique sound. I review a lot of music, and not a lot of music sounds like your stuff. So, and it seems like you're not even trying to be like different. I notice people try to be different. So you have a very special thing, man, and like keep it up. Most importantly, just keep loving yourself along the way. Make the music that you love, because that's what lasts, right? If you're just always like, if anyone's doing things to chase, a number, a view, a like, a sub, yeah, it's not gonna last long. Because for a long time I didn't have anyone. Even my lives, like I was like only on Twitch, and it would be like a very quiet stream, and that's okay. I always said, man, just I'm making music anyway. Just turn the camera on. Someone will maybe stop by. If they don't, it's cool. I'm still gonna do me. I'm still gonna love myself along the way. Gosh, those were the days. Like the first couple of years, I think it was like, I've been doing it for 5 years. Yeah, I think the first 2 years, was it 3 years? I was on Twitch, or like first year I wasn't on anything, and then the second year I was on Twitch. Third year I was on Twitch, and then fourth and fifth year now I'm on both YouTube and Twitch. It's kind of cool though, like all that stuff is documented on my live, so beautiful stuff, y'all. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end out here, heading into work. I get to go to work. Remember, it's not a right to work, it's a privilege. We get to go to work, man. Stay blessed, stay focused on the positives. This is my new hangout. I told you, man, you're my people. When I saw that comment thing, the description you said, I was like, yeah, man, this is the place. This is like, you're my people. Again, he said, fam, check it out. We just dropped a new song. Hold on, no, that's not what he said. He said the other one, like, that I really love. By the way, do I have your permission to like take those bars? Because I'm like, I want to make a song of just saying that. Like, did you see, again, I'll end with last comment. Here we go. This is doesn't matter music. This still, like, I copied my memo pad. Did I put it in my memo pad? Okay, no I didn't. Let's put it in my memo pad. But do I have your permission to like use those bars into a song? I'm literally gonna make a song from your description. Anyway, here we go. Here's the screen. It says, hey fam, just a reminder, every day is a new chance to grow, learn, and create something amazing. No matter where you are or what you are facing, keep pushing forward. And remember, you got a whole community rooting for you. Stay positive, keep the vibes high. Let's make today one to remember. Let's go. What a beautiful way to end the stream. Yeah, I can wake up saying that every morning. Like, yeah, it made my notepad, so yeah, I can use that. Dude, thank you so much. You'll hear that in a song I'll make. I appreciate y'all. Keep loving yourself along the way. Peace and love from Japan. Chrissy B. Doesn't matter music. Lurkers, whoever stayed to the end. Yo, you are loved. Whoever came in just even a little bit, you are loved. Remember that you are loved in this world. Don't forget.